Sure, we can do that music. Shh, I'm paying attention. You can't hear me type. Fire Emblem. Nah, fuck Fire Emblem. We're not gonna worry about that. Sometimes I like to imagine that if you can hear my sounds in the background and like just the music, it's like just me like rat-a-tattling around, like just make it sound like I'm digging through a jungle when that's not what's happening. Have fun, good luck, girl. Luck a duck. Like a duck. Be a duck. Friend a duck. Like the duck. Alright, let's do this. Alright, y'all are ready. Whoa! That was an intense. There's a mass outbreak happening, so I need to turn the sound on. Welcome back to more shiny hunting moments where I question everything. That's the whole story. Literally everything. So I hope you're all are you excited? I don't have my light on. Ugh. Also where I melt to death because it's fucking hotty. Anyway, I was shiny hunting for these tiny snoobs, but alas, poor Yorick. It's now the next day. You're that guy. He's hanging out. Yeah. He's having fun. Honestly, these are the only Spicky Spoos I'm okay with, okay? They're so cute. Look at them hang. I'll be honest, I really want a shiny, like, the shiny version of that. Because it's, like, red and black. And I think that's really cool. Like, it's a really stark, like, difference. And that's what I like in shinies. I like it when shinies have such a stark difference. It's actually noticeable and cool. Alright, let's have a look at what my shiny hunts are. I have no idea what I'm shiny hunting. Hey, look, a worm! Yo, we could go to the worm farm or the Charcadet. The Charcadet, only the eyes are different, right? Altaria. I could get another Swablu. We'll see. Frostlass. I have never managed to find a shiny Frostlass yet. It kind of makes me sad, bro. Barraskewda. Alright, let's go south then. Come on, bud. Away! Over here. But yeah. I didn't really know what to do this evening. It's like, we could do another blah, 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 and it's like, nope, now we're here. I was talking with Adara before our stream about something, which I'm gonna say later. Yeah. I was like, yo, you know what's great? This game. So, I have to admit, these guys, I like the shiny, but it's also like, I don't know, like it's one of those things where it's like, it's so minute. Like, it's such a small difference. In saying that, I love Vivillon, so here we are. Bird. It's really hot. Going on in a crazy way. Hey, look, I almost said a frog. A pog. It's a pog! Tiny pog. Tiny pog, give me your soul. It's like, what the fuck? Alright, I'm leaving. What are you doing back there, duck? Calm down, brother. Attack everything! Murder! I have no idea if I'm actually gonna find one of these, but hey. I don't know, I'm definitely at the point with shiny hunting. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still shiny hunting I want to do. there's still a lot of shining I haven't quite gotten around to either. Because I'm just so behind. You know, like, I really need to do eggs for my Charizard. I really want... God, what else is there? I'm trying to remember now. Go! Starting to go down. Is that the one I want? No, it's the one after that I want, isn't it? Fudge. I'm so bad at doing these. I say that. It's really frustrating sometimes because I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna catch this type of shiny, and then of course it's like in the middle of the water or something. Or it's on like a really steep ledge and I'm like, okay, so I basically have one chance. In saying that, I'm not too stressed by that. I actually think I have better luck when I just follow like the dude straight through to the end. And by straight, like, I mean, I don't do the resets. I don't know why, like, when I do the resets, I have such good luck. Maybe I should just not do resets. Just keep on charging till the end of the world. It's really funny because there's been a lot of times when it's just like, not doing much, and then just all of a sudden there's just a ton. And then there's other times where I'm like trying to put a lot of effort and like time into like the shiny hunting, and then it just amounts to nothing. And I'm like, okay. Other times, it's alright. And then other times you just like question whether shinies exist. And that's what this stream is. Because shinies don't exist, guys. If you thought they existed, then y'all need to chillax, okay? They are all a myth. Right, shiny Scatterbug? Right? I was thinking about how funny it would be if I was like saying something like that. And then I turn around and lo and behold, there's just the shiny right behind me. I would have laughed my head off. Hoping for it, man. Hoping for it. Alright, duck. 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 My duck is kind of crazy, man. Because they always want to do this little, like, dance as they come out. And I'm like, buddy, just attack. I just need you to attack. Don't make me switch you out for Raphael, because I'll do it. Starting to get lower. Lower than a biscuit. God, I hate the lighting at Moonlight. The Moonlight with shiny hunting, because when you shiny hunt and it's like Moonlight, it kind of like, it obviously puts like a nice kind of like tint on the top of their heads. And this doesn't just happen for these ones. This happens for other shinies too, where I start thinking, oh, is that the shiny? And it's like, no, it's literally just the way that the light is hitting it, which is fine. We respect. Oh, it's hot. Chuck that fan on. Yeah! I love you, Raphael. I don't have favorites, but I love Raphael. Nope. Duck. Chillax, brother. Have you even seen a duck before? Duck, duck. Duck, duck, a duck, a fuck. Tiny little birds. You know what's sad? I really want a shiny fletchling, right? These little guys. I think they're called fletchlings. And then there's the other part of me that's always like, but I hate the shiny Talonflame. I really do. There's just something about like the coloring on it. I'm just like, why? Why? No, duck. Bad duck. Then you have the other problem where you're like trying to look up in the distance, like, is that a blade of grass or is that actually something I'm looking for? Who knows? Such a nerd. Excuse-moi. What did I do? Yep, absolutely. Well, the answer is absolutely. Thank you. But what's the point of doing a... Dude, there's literally you and me, Daft. There's literally you and me. No one else is gonna respond to that.
It was nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Then why did he say he was afraid?
It was like a turn of phrase.
Right.
Like, nah, I'm just busy, I'm afraid. I think that's what he was trying to say.
Oh.
Because all the words were like all mismatched throughout the sentence. I'm like, what the fuck is he trying to say?
Damn it! Come on, face your feelings, man! I swear to God.
And then I tried having a conversation with him and it was like pulling teeth. I'm like,
Whatever.
I'll let him sleep. He sounded tired.
There.
Good. Looks like I'm staying home and cleaning my room tomorrow.
Yay, cleaning!
I'm gonna be doing my haircut.
Alright, love you down. But yeah, anyway, going back, Daft. No one else is gonna respond to this poll. Okay, no one. It's just the way it goes. I'm trying to figure out a most comfortable way of like sitting my arms, and I'm like, I don't know anymore. What are arms anyway? I'm just kind of flammable around like you just don't care. I say that, I still need to be able to perceive what I'm seeing. God, see, again, my brain was like, what? And I'm like, no. It's a fucking lie. Can I have some daylight, please? I'd really appreciate it. These guys look a tad too glimmery. I'm gonna go. They have time. Time doesn't exist. Time is a human construct. Obviously. Right? Right? Tiny little worm beginning my day. A tiny little worm just coming my way. I've been watching Mariah trying to get a shiny Dun Dun Sparse, like to get the 3-segment Dun Dun Sparse. And it's just... It makes me feel anxious, you know? Like, just because I'm just like sitting there and I'm like, you know, like you find one segment, but you never find like the next segment. Like, that's just sad, man. You can do it. Gotta believe. If I found a shiny Dunsparce today, I would hand it over to her. Hands down. I'll just be like, here, have this. If it turns out to be 3-segment, you can keep it. Because I don't care about something like that. If it turns out to be, not 3-segment, you can hand it back to me. Nothing. I should really just place it down, put it back up over and over again. How you going, Daft? How's your day been? I hope work's been nice for you. Hope you're going skedaddlingly well. Do 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 do. For a second, again, I thought it was something. It was the dude in the background. Wrong guy, wrong guy. What else is good? Food. Have you seen Food? It's pretty good. I had KFC tonight. I had way too much of it. But at least I've got my KFC kick for the next, like, 2 months. I need more shinies. See, again, stuff like this, like, do you waste an hour trying to find a shiny? Or do you just walk around? I guarantee you, if I just start walking around, I'll find something. Guaranteed. Because I'll just be doing nothing. KFC, Han, I'm so proud of you. Why? For eating? To what specific point are you proud of me? For getting KFC? Eating food? What? Birds. Caw, bitch. Hashtag, where's my Bravaria from Legends Arceus? That was another request that I start doing Legends Arceus again, which I'm so tempted to do. We're just halfway through this. We'll switch to shiny hunting in the other game. All right, I'm bored. Let's explore. Let's just walk around. I know there's an outbreak over here too, so. Tiny little boy, go my way. Tiny little boy, wandering always. Hello, Happini. Alright. You go, girl. The KFC, again, I'm really confused. KFC is okay. I don't know if it's worth being proud of for eating. Are you going to fight the unrivaled Pikachu? What's that? If you can tell, that means no. Flittle, Swablu. Where's this other outbreak? It's on your map. The event going on right now? No. I don't care about Pikachu. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, no, I have no intention of doing so. Again, I don't have any fighting Pokemon. I don't really have any, like, good fighting, like, tier 6 Pokemon. That's why I just walk around and I don't use sandwiches, okay? I'm not really a sandwich sort of fellow. I'm more of a walk around and pray like my luck will be okay enough. Alright, me neither, but it's a pretty good drops. Oh, okay, I have to a lot further go. Tempting, but nah. I don't have much luck with that sort of thing. Alright, ascend! Plus, in my case, I feel right at home. Everyone's using grass types. Ah, okay. Wait, why grass types? Why would you use a wait. Do you use grass types against... Did I see an exclamation mark appear in this thing? Alright. Alright, up here? Hello. Cute. And what's better than shitting on a Pikachu? Shitting on a god, which happens to be Pikachu, with an apple pie. Hell yeah. Because it resists both normal and terra types of the Pikachu. Oh, yo, that's pretty smart. Respect. Hey, Leafeon. I'm always trying to keep an eye out for shinies, and then there's the other part of me that's like, what? That's a lot of ghasts. So if my memory serves me right, a shiny one of these, they have like blue eyes? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down. Jeez. I missed the dodging in the other game. I don't know if I'm gonna actually shiny hunt for these ones, because again, like, it's such a small difference. Like, otherwise I totally would. If you had like Armarouge turn green and then Ceruledge turn like pink, like, fuck yes. Please. Oh my god. Because it's just these tiny guys with their fancy eyes. Like, I don't know, brother. Attack duck. This is my attack duck. Electric and water. Ah. I was thinking it was air. I thought it was an air type because it has a balloon. But, I guess I'm wrong. I might turn the sound up just a little bit more. What a great game is Legends Arceus. I'm gonna keep talking about Legends Arceus while playing this game. I'm gonna be like, you know what? You know, a game that just feels incredibly in-depth. I'm actually wondering which game I have more hours in. Surely I should have more hours in this game by now. I'm curious. Let's see. My profile. 185, 170. Okay, so it's honestly that's just over. Admittedly, it's been a year, and I don't think I've played any Legends Arceus since like I think I did one stream back in like November, and then like another one stream back in like maybe October or something. 330 hours in Pokemon Sword though, so that's probably about what we're aiming for until the next major game comes out, of course. I do still have to play, obviously, Scarlet at some point. Animal Crossing, 420. But I always forget there's some games in here that, like, rival, quote-unquote, the number of hours I have on a Steam game, you know? Anyway. That reminds me, actually, I got a new little background. Yeah. Wait, can I use the colors? There's colors! Oh, man. Can I not change it? Look at all these guys. They're so happy. Look at that Waddle Dee. I love Waddle Dee so much. Okay, I got distracted. I thought I could use the different backgrounds. Meow, meow. Oh well. Tiny little Charcadet, questioning everything. Tiny little Charcadet, you can do anything you want. Charcadet. Also, I really want to shiny one of these little guys. I have a ton of like shinies that are all situated around, not this area, but that I want to try and get. Over there? No, it's further than that. I can't even see it from here. That's how far away it is. All around a certain point on the map. One of those near one of those towers and stuff. And I'm always like, damn, I need that. I think I have a shiny Scyther on my other game, Hypers. I can't wait to connect my Legends Arceus account with this one, because there's so many like shinies that I can just like put onto this one if I want to like kind of like put it on here, as long as it's compatible, of course. But there's like a few where I'm like, yeah, you know, like I have two shiny Teddiursas in the other game, so I could put one on this one. Or whoa, he faced. Or a shiny, God, what else is there? Shiny Burbs. Some shiny Burbs. Well, my PC just crashed. Is it okay? What happened? Does it need a hug? I don't know why that's my solution to everything. On the plus side, I've saved everything literally minutes before the crash and lost nothing, so that's great. Well, that's always a good thing, at least. That's always the one thing that I'm always like, yes. Like, to this day, I don't understand people who say something to the effect of, oh my god, I just lost my, like, this is in uni, where they're like, oh my god, I just lost my entire PowerPoint because I haven't saved it. Like, for me, the first thing I do when I open anything, like literally anything, first thing I do is I open up the file, I do the title of the document, I press Control Save, and then I, you know, save it as like the worded document, like the title of the document is obviously the first thing that's written at the top of the screen. That's what I do every time. And again, like I habitually like save every, probably not even every paragraph, probably every sentence. Like every tiny change, even with DaVinci, like with editing, I need to be, because DaVinci will crash a lot. Or at least it crashes more than other stuff will. And again, like I try to ensure that I save everything constantly. Uncorrectable error. Uncorrectable error. Uncorrectable error. What? Uncorrectable error. You couldn't correct something, so it became an error? Getting in the habit of saving often is not innate to most and often laid down on tears shed by the work that will never be born. That's deep. Wow. That's crazy. I find that so weird because I don't know, I think in the past I've heard stories of stuff like that happen, so my brain thinks I'm not gonna do that. So I like build up the habit of doing stuff like that. I do that a lot with things though. I hear of something and I'm like, I'm not gonna let that happen. Not to me, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And then I like build up strategies and defenses in my brain that's like, all right, this is how I avoid this happening to me. And that is how I live my life. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Hello, tiny little moon boys. Ah! Attacked by an olive. Now, can we say that this is a good thing or a bad thing? Who knows? It's like that whole thing where it's like, you know how people say like, some people learn from others and others have to walk into the fence themselves, that sort of thing. That is literally the epitome of me and my sister. Like, I mean, the art is pretty smart, don't get me wrong, but I still find it quite kind of funny that even like that kind of works in the sense that sometimes the artist needs to like stumble through and then what? None, what? Huh? Fuck? What? What am I? What? 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 Just happened. Huh? What the fuck? I mean, I don't think either of them are female, but dude, get out of this. Get it. I've already got it. This is my third one. Oh my god, it is female. Oh my god, it's female. What the fuck? 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 What? 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 I'm having emotional. Give me a second. Poise orb. Oh my god, let's fucking poise orb. What the fuck just happened? Oh my god, yes. Queen, darling. You just get to be called queen. I'm in shock. Give me a second. What the fuck? Dude, oh my god. Okay. Let's breathe for a second. Oh my god, okay. Like, this is like one of those things where it's like, I see it in videos online and I think, haha, that'll never happen. And I was just chilling. Two? What? Two? Right beside each other? I've already got another bee, but like, oh, huh? Nani desu ka? Save for the love of orb. Oh my god, you're right, because I don't have autosave on. Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright, praise orb. Oh my god. Thank you, orb, for this blessed luck that you gave upon us. We love you, orb, and you are loved. Good orb. I feel like I had like a small like not a heart attack, but like almost like I can't even I can't even articulate anything anymore. I feel like I've had like my luck my luck just fucking spiked like in an infinite of a second, and that was it. That's what it feels like. I feel like I'm in shock from something like that. I feel like I'm physically like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I'm fine. Breathe. Okay, listen. This is literally, what was I literally just saying earlier? I was just saying, my best way of getting shinies, just walking around. My brain thinks, I'm gonna go this way, and then it goes this way, and then it ends up leading me towards shinies. So obviously my brain knows what the fuck's going on. Oh my heart. Okay. When Hannah sneezes, a shiny leprechaun gets his wings. What? Just because I'm wearing a green shirt, I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes. Oh my god. Oh, my heart. It's beating so fast. Okay. Oh, I need to breathe. I think there's been so many times already this year. Like, last year was such bad luck for me. Like, I felt like I gave a lot of my luck from the end of 2021, like the middle of 2021 to the start of this year. I feel like I ended up giving a lot of my luck to my sister, which is fine. She can have it. She deserves it, honestly. But it's just like one of those things where it's like, it's almost like it's passing back to me in like slow increments, and I just end up, and it shocks me so much that I have an emotional. You know something I really want? One of these boys. Look at him! They're blue. Really want a shiny blue doggo. I need that in my life. Orange, 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 orange. Ah! Oh. Exposed streamer girl pretends to be Australian for views. Uncovered heritage proves she's actually fish. Irish. Oh. I wrote fish. Okay. Alright, everything. Blub blub chat. Fucking blub blub motherfuckers. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I feel insane. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna close my window actually because I feel too loud. Guys, I'm an emotional wreck. But is she a jellyfish? I am not a jellyfish, alright? Now, it may look like I have a lot of limbs that kind of just gelatinously wobble around, but I promise you, I'm not a jellyfish, okay? I'm a more refined fish, like... Anglerfish. I can't think of a fish. Like an Irish. No, like a fish. Be like a fish. Be like a fish and blub blub. Guys, that's your wise PA for today. Be like a fish and blub blub. If you blub blub your life away, then you will feel no cares. Look at that flappy boy. You can flap your way to victory like this Vampy. It's not a fish, but aren't we all technically fish? No! Clownfish. I could be a clownfish. It's orange. I'm not a huge fan of clownfish, but like, I think I could do it. I could be up to the task. We could vibe. Let's go. Are clownfish funny? What's mahi mahi? Oh, my heart is still pounding. Oh my god, you guys can see this screen? Shit. I was going to sneakily look over at my Discord, but not anymore. Oh my god. What's Jaden up to? What have you done? Forg? It's a Forg? Froge. Froge? Is that you? Froge? Can a bird be seduced by Gamu or Froge? Froge is the correct answer. Alright, go on vast adventures, my dear. Where am I? Every single time I see one of these, my brain's like shiny, because it's so indistinguishable from the shiny. But on the other hand, I'm like, nah, don't worry about it. Look at that tiny Lokix. I think this is around where I found a shiny Misdreavus the first time. That guy. Misdreavus. Am I walking the right way? I don't know anymore. I think I want to go that way. Hashtag no map percent. Kind of tuna. Mahi is a type of tuna? Nah. I'm not a type of tuna. I don't like tuna, so therefore I don't think I would be a tuna. Unless I don't like tuna because I am a tuna because I don't believe in cannibalism, but that's a different conversation for a different time, I think. I think that conversation's too meta, you know. Everyone will start questioning what they are. We can't have that. Where is it? It's gotta be over here somewhere. Actually, I think it's on the other side of this mountain. Anyway, that was just a bit of a drive-by. Gonna go to sleep. Good night, Hannah. Happy I was here to see that whole thing. Thank you for being here to witness it. I appreciate you. It's so much nicer just having someone be like, "What?" alongside me. Also, I missed the hydrate daft. Sorry, I just saw that. But yeah, thanks, Estheril. Have a good night's sleep. Take care. Man, hit self in confusion. It was super effective. All right, where are we going? Where are we after? Where's the danger? There it is. There's that mountain that I was looking for. This is the mountain of your dreams. Remember, if you dream a dream, then you will maybe dream of something that may or may not exist. Another shiny I really want. A little rock salt. So cute! Hey, Skiddo. Could you give me a shiny Skiddo, please? I'd really appreciate it. I think they're cute, and they would be really adorable. Ah! Whoops. And I'll call it Mary, for going Mary. Oh my god, goals. I don't think Mary's a goat. It's a sheep. But I mean, these guys kind of are both, in my opinion. They're a kid, which I'm pretty sure is the name for, no, actually, no, that's a lamb. Never mind. I didn't really think through that entire sentence, but that's okay. I rarely do, so. This is around where I found the shiny Mudbray that one time, which I was very happy about. I think shiny Mudbray is really cute, and I named it Ginger. It's Puggy. Hashtag where is my shiny pull me though? Or something in the pull me line. Give me Porby. Or give me biscuits. Or Numel. Oh my god. Numel would be so cute. I do kind of want to try and find an outbreak of like a Pokemon I really want to find. But like, it's one of those things where again, it's like, what do I define as something I really want? I feel like I need to make a rankings list. Changes the entire stream to ranking list of different Pokemon. Phalanx. Like I'd definitely say a shiny Phalanx is on my list because I just, like, I don't especially like the shiny, but I love Phalanx. I like the concept of them and I just think they're heckin' cute. Don't you wish you were a bunch of severed ghost heads on all attached together in a tiny little train? Doesn't everybody dream that? Right? The problem with walking around like this is like I have to pay extra attention to everywhere I'm walking. You know? One sentence of looking around, one look around could like just make me lose a shiny and it'll be gone forever. Did I just hear a sound? I swear I just heard a weird sound. Hello? Do you like cake, my good sir? I swear I heard a sound. I'm imagining things, it's fine. We're gonna check up here. For Numels, I know speak the English. What is this? Moo? Moo of Gam. Moo of Gam. Gam. Moo? Moo. Marr. I like I'm just commenting on different chats now. Alright. Come on, shiny. I believe in you. I want something random. I want something that just randomly appear in front of me. Something I'd never expect. I was gonna say like a pink monkey. I feel like a pink monkey would definitely be a weird thing to see because I don't expect the monkeys to be like pink, you know? Like you'd think the shiny monkeys would be, I don't know, like a nice shade of orange or something. I don't know. And then all of a sudden it's like, bam, it's here. It's there. It's everywhere. I don't see anything. All right. Where's the next location to walk to? Actually, I'm thinking maybe we'll walk to the entrance of the underground area. I don't know where it is exactly, but we'll find our way. I think it's a little bit further north. We'll walk in that direction, make a few random detours of just randomness. You can only find a shiny if you walk in the general direction of maybe a shiny. Yeah, that works. That makes sense. I didn't have any Tinkertons. Tinkerbell? Show up around this area, so let's go through the desert for a little bit. Found out that shiny earthworms are blue, which is hella pog. I just want every blue shiny. I've talked about this before, and I'll talk about it 1,000 times. If I could get every shiny blue shiny, I think I'd be really, really happy. But it probably won't happen. I probably would actually need to make sandwiches to be able to do something like that, so we all know that's not gonna happen. And saying that, I don't have to do, what is it, like rank 6, 5 stars? I think my point is I can do 5 or 6 raids. I just probably can't do anything that's like 7 or 8, whatever number of stars it is. I can't remember. Maybe it's 7. Maybe it's 6. I think it's 6. So I'm talking about 5 or 4. I think 5 give the sandwich ingredients. It's not common, but you can. So many tiny boys. So the times where my brain's like, what is the shiny? I'm looking at the flittles and my brain's like, do they have a green butt? That's the purpose of it. Ocarona, it's yellow. These little guys are like a lime green. I remember watching a video one day of like what all the shiny colors are, right? I've rewatched it several times since, so it's more consolidated in my brain. But I remember watching it and being like, I turned to my sister. I think like when my sister got home or something like that, I was like, so don't ask me to remember anything anymore because I just watched this entire video and I'm, you know, trying to like memorize every single shiny coloration of every Pokemon. Not that it's that difficult, it's very context dependent. Like it's one of those things where it draws on the memory in your brain that that is very much like association. Like you look at something, you're like blue or lime green or gold, you know, like, or brown, which honestly does not look very good, but shh. We don't need to tell Rufflet that. But you know, like it's like one of those things where it's like, it's almost like a word association. I would love to play a game with my sister where I'm like, what color is this shiny? And see if she can guess or not. To be like, like I'd start off being like, listen, a lot of shinies are blue, I'd probably say blue, green, and purple. And then I'd just be like, okay, judging by looking at this Pokemon, is it shiny or not? Ooh. Like this one I'm pretty sure is like greenish. I literally can't quite remember because I remember the coloration being really weird. But I think that's probably a good way of remembering it, is the coloration weird. Oh. Tiny little chompers that are like, tiny little chompers. Hello. How you doing there, treadmill boy? I've been looking for a new treadmill. What do you say? Answer's no. Hola, peeps. Hey, Maha, how's it going? Or Akami. Whatever you like to be called by. Or I could call you Kami, which is God. Alright, how are you? Yeah, pretty good. My brain was like, I was like, right. Every single time I get asked something like that, my brain's always like, what did I do today? And then it's like, I literally played video games all day and then did a little bit of editing, and wow, the coloration between those two segments was weird. And that was it. It's Pog. Whatever you want. I'm not picky about what I'm called. Even answered to Princess Peach at one point. Princess Peach. I don't know how that happens. From Magic Wolf to Princess Peach. Now we need a different type of Twilight Princess, I think we can agree. Twilight Princess, but it's, well, obviously it's, come on, brain. It's the, look at them go, they're so angry. Where it's Princess Zelda that turns into a wolf. That'd be cool. For a second, my brain was like, yo, I could call you Wolf. And then I was like, no, I already have two people I call Wolf. That would be way too confusing. One is Wolfs, and then one's Wolf. It's very similar. I'd play it. Hell yeah. Who wouldn't? I really just need a Zelda game where it's Zelda being a girl boss, like the entire time. I just need her to be a girl boss. Where's our modern AU Zelda who's like the boss in a company? Is that shining? Or is that just shading? Yeah, I'll have a look. Nah. I didn't hear a sparkle. I think it's just because it's raining. And they're in the shade. It's such an imperceptible difference. It's so difficult to tell. Like even this one kind of looks like it. I'm honestly surprised they haven't done that yet. I know, right? Time to riot, okay? I need sexy Zelda in like a full-on suit, short hair, like shaved sides, head. Like, that'd be hot. Yo, thank you for the follow, QB. Much appreciated. How you going? Hope you're having a good day. Do you guys want to see the shinies I just got? Sorry, I have to. My brain is still boggling from it. I ran into two shinies side by side. It was this one, and this one's a girl, which means I can turn it into Vespiquen. It was just like I was just driving around. It was just two of them right beside each other. I'm like, fuck. I just used up all my luck points, guys. I just used them all up in one instant. So no more luck for the rest of the day. That was in the first, what, like 10 minutes? 10? Okay, maybe the first half an hour of stream. I think it's been a little longer than that. First half an hour of stream, so anything beyond that point, there's just nothing. Why are there 3 of these big guys? These guys intimidate me. Oh. No! But honestly, it's nutty. I love it. I don't know, like catching shinies is so thrilling because it's just like it gets very boring, but it's also thrilling because it's just one of those things where your brain's like, La da 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 da. Not paying attention. You know what the best type of cake is? Carrot cake. Actually, a good chocolate cake is really good. And then, you know what else is really good? A sponge cake. And I'm talking about a sponge cake with like passion fruit icing on top. Oh, so good. And then it's just like, bam, there's a shiny, and you're like, what the fuck? Nandeska? Penny boy. I keep forgetting I have a shiny Chansey. They're hanging out. Randomly kills things. That reminds me, I was supposed to be heading in a direction. I'm complete opposite side of where I wanted to be, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. We're just hanging out. That's where all my luck went. I've tried 3 sandwiches for an Iron Valiant tonight. Oh no. I don't use sandwiches. I'm not good enough. Look at them go. I'm not good enough at doing the raids. So I catch my shinies just by wandering around. That, or I do like to do the picnic reset. I do the picnic reset. That's pretty good. But Daddy little pink boy. I'm still crying about the sushi boys. I'm 100% sure I've probably seen 3 different, like 5 different colorings of these Tatsugiris, and I didn't know because of all the different colorings. Oh, sad, bro. Okay, we're going this way. Doing well. Made a cup of coffee to start the morning. Hey, that's the best way to do it. Always the best way to do it. And I'm not saying that just to get money. Cause I do baristering. So it's really funny because I'm just like, yeah, absolutely. That's the right way to start the day. Kind of like, yep. Give me that $4.50 or something. It's been 3 days since I've had work and my brain's like, how do I work again? Nah, that's tomorrow. We don't worry about that. And little boy. Yeah, coffee's good. I don't drink coffee, but it's good. Let's get high off coffee. I will get you one day, shiny Krogunk. No! Start ninja running towards me. What was that? Is that a flambe? I swear I heard a weird sound. Oh, must be these guys. Hope you're going well. You too. I keep forgetting Guja's in this game. I can't tell them apart. The only one I can tell is shiny is the fully white one. No, I have a shiny Tatsugiri. That's a picnic basket. I'm doing great. But I ran into it. Like, it wasn't even on purpose. I legitimately drove into it. Fucking slammed right into him. You can tell it has a darker on the top. Just think of it as a normal Tatsugiri, but it's slathered in chocolate. I think that's the best way to remember this one. But legitimately just out of nowhere. And I was like, what the fuck? I can't remember if I got it on stream or not, but still, kind of nutty. Kind of nutty. I'm gonna save again. For a second I was like, what's that yellow and brown thing over there? That doesn't look like a Pokemon. You know, I'm gonna get a shiny Bowser one day. It'll happen. Also, shiny Flamigo really missing out on being like just a bright blue color or something. Alright, bye-bye. Have a good day. Randomly running into them is always fun. It really is. Because you never anticipate it. Well, I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's even more thrilling because you're sitting there kind of, again, just half in shock, like, what the fuck? Tiny little burb. I still miss Legends Arceus, like, sound effects. Like, that's what I need in my life. On one hand, I can kind of understand why they didn't do it, because considering like the abundance of Pokemon in this game, like I can understand why you might not want to have like a shiny effect, because it would almost make it too easy. But on the other hand, like, come on, like, it's sad when you think about all of the times you probably walked away from a shiny. That would have been much better than its actual shiny color. I know, right? It was like, we're gonna make the beak from black to pink. And they just made it pink. And they were like, cool, all right, we're done here. And we're like, excuse me? I definitely, like, it's one of those things where, like, I don't mind subtle shinies, but it have to be good, mild good, mild shinies. Not just, we're making this all pink, or we're making this all black. You know, it's kind of like, a shiny, these little guys, Scorvits, are like a pink. And I think it's one of those things where if you're not paying attention, it'd be easy to just kind of be like, oh yeah, it's pile of little Scorvits. I mean, I say that, it's pretty, like, it's a dark pink. Maybe it is a little bit too obvious. What's a better example? I don't know. Man, he's just hanging out. Hey, buddy. I heard you're, part of some pretty big projects. How's that going? Oh, okay. They don't pay you enough? That's ridiculous. Really? Wow. I had no idea that sort of stuff was happening in the background. Oh, wow. That's, guys. That's crazy. Shit. That's really unfortunate to hear, Pikachu. Yeah, you should totally deserve a pay rise. I absolutely believe that. Yeah. Oh, man. Wow. It's really disappointing, dude. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll see you, I'll see you next week, okay? Yeah? See you around next week and we'll have another chat. Yeah? Well, okay, I might be a bit busy on the weekend, but I'll be around. Don't worry. Okay, well, see you around, Pikachu. Bye-bye. Sorry. I got really distracted. Brain's like, yes. What's going on? Or for sure, I try not to think about how many I've missed. Game Freak not paying their Pokemon decent wages? Time to strike. I know, right? Exactly what I was thinking. It's bizarre. Totally not okay. But yeah, no, there's a shiny. Okay, there's two shinies. Oh wait, no. Okay, minus the Tatsugiri. There's two other kind of like shiny things that I think about, which is one, I swear I came across a tanned mouse where I looked at it and I was like, why does its shirt look yellow? You know, like, well, like, I didn't know. I thought it was just shading. I didn't actually know there was actually a physical difference. So I'm like, to this day, I'm like, well, did I kill it? Did I just not did I actually try to kill it or anything? Was it not shiny? Was it, I can't remember. And it hurts me inside to think that I stared at it for a good while being like, huh, that coloration, like, compared to, like, the other lighting, it looks blue, but this color, like, it's stupid. Sandmouse one is stupid. And then the other one is actually from Sword and Shield, where when I played Sword and Shield for the first time, there was, you know, Jellicent? Jellicent that comes in a blue iteration and a pink iteration. And I remember the first time I saw the pink iteration, I was like, oh, is it shiny? And I was like, no, it isn't, you know? But I think I did the same thing with the Eiscue. Little Eiscue dude. He, because I think I came across a pink one, saw that it was female and was like, oh, it must be like the female iteration, and then walked away from it. And to this day, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna eventually catch one in this game and feel at least I have somewhat redeemed myself. You know, like 4 years later. I can't tell. I have no idea. Ah, this place. So this place, I've only managed to find, I've found 3 Venomoths in this place, and a shiny, this little guy. Delibird. Little Delibird boy. But that is it. I have not come across a single giraffe, and I'm very sad about it. Actually, have I come across a Flabebe here? I think I did. Yeah, I did find the Flabebe here. But I'm really holding out for a shiny Pawmi or a shiny Girafarig. But alas, poor Yorick. I'm never gonna find it. Ice-Q is one of the first shinies I hunted on Violet. Wow, really? Any particular reason for that? I mean, it's pretty cute. And again, it's another nice shiny that really is just a stark contrast to things. I think the first one, I have to have a look for a second. Don't pick the picnic. The first one I actually tried for, that was for leveling up. That was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident. That was an accident. I'm pretty sure that one, like, I'm thinking truly hunted for. Like, I did find that in an outbreak. Like, ones I found in an outbreak, but like one that I was actually really trying to get. Maybe Phanpy? Phanpy was interesting though because I was looking for it. And then I didn't find it in the outbreak. So I went to a different outbreak and then it just happened to be beside that outbreak and that was just nutty. So I'd say probably Phanpy and or probably Psyopet, probably. I mean, this one was pretty lucky. I got that in one outbreak. Yeah. And then Dragonair. Definitely tried for Dragonair. Actually, no. I strike all of that. Rufflet. It was shiny Rufflet I was looking for, because I think throughout all of this, I was constantly looking for a Rufflet and never found one. Or like the whole 24 hours would be up and I'm like, fuck! So yeah, it was probably the Rufflet, which is why I carry Raphael around with me, because I love Raphael. Right, Raphael? He's such a pretty bird. No, don't attack things. We just want you to... It wore itself out. Wow, okay. Dude, just fly around with me. It was one of the first outbreaks I had after I got the charm. Ah, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. Again, I think a lot of my first ones were just complete accidents because I'm just walking around kind of like, oh, it's cake? Why do I always go back to cake? Still have behind me, bud? Yeah. I need to pay attention. Big boy. I need to hunt Rufflet at some point. Again, I get kind of disappointed that Rufflet, like, I don't like the coloration of Rufflet, but I love the coloration of Bravaria. Even shiny Bravaria in Legends Arceus, oh, beautiful. I don't know if I have it. Do I have it? I can't remember. I want to say that I have it, but an asterisk on that. But you know, obviously it has like a really nice blue coloration, so just give me blue, do 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 do. I can't not listen to this music and think about Toby Fox now. Did you hear about that? Some of the music in this game is made by Toby Fox, which is the dude who made music for Undertale. And now whenever I listen to it, I'm like, yeah, it does remind me of a like Deltarune or like a particular song from Undertale or something, you know? Like the one that kind of makes me think of this one. Wait, I probably have it here. This one? The second part of this song. Like that type of tune, that was in like the background of this one. I didn't. That's awesome. Hell yeah, it is. Honestly, it's great stuff like that where it's like, where you have like those really like, sorry, let me start again. It's those really great moments when you just love and adore the fact that someone who was basically just an indie developer, you know, like they spent 3, 4, maybe even 10 years pouring their lifeblood into making a game, and for it to basically like come out successful, but not just successful, like the fact that there's even big companies like Pokemon who are like, hey, actually, could you make some music for this game? And they say, yeah, sure, I'd love to, you know, like love playing some Pokemon. So, you know, like it's a good way of like getting like recognition from big companies to be like, yeah, you're valid. We saw what you did there, and you know, we're not just gonna be like, man, that was just another game. I think that's the best thing about indie games, like indie titles. Like there's just that overwhelming kind of idea of like, wow, like one person or like a small team of people who only just opened up a company or something all worked together to like make a game, and they don't just get like quote unquote like, hey, this game came out. They actually get like global recognition for it. Kind of like Cult of the Lamb as well. In saying that, I think Cult of the Lamb, they had such a good marketing scheme that it just worked so well. I'd love to sit down and have like a conversation with their like marketing people and stuff, because I mean, obviously, like, well, not obviously, but I have a bachelor in communications, so like I understand the whole like rhythm behind doing stuff like that, and like having such a good niche as, hey, cults. Is a good way of advertising something, because it's stuff where people at first are like, oh, but you know, that's the thing that makes it like grab your attention. And then you see the silly jokes and you're like, man, that's a good joke. It's just smart. It's just business. But I always love stuff like that. What was that? I see something in the wall. Oh, what? I really want a shiny Sableye at some point. Oh, my poor burb. Don't hurt my burb. Who's in the wall? Who's over here? I see you. A Lycanroc. Oh, okay. I didn't hear any shiny sound, I don't think. So. We keep... Yeah, no, that's a normal color. I need to go heal my bird. Between that and then putting the Twitch integration into it, it was really a good idea on their part. Absolutely. Like, there's so many, like, small things in relation to that, like, the entire concept where it just works well. It's kind of like Power Washing Simulator. Like, again, Power Washing Simulator, fantastic, like, marketing on Twitter. Because they're, like, they're so dorky and stuff like that. It's really easy to just kind of be like, oh, we're gonna do this, you know, like... Just kind of like, they do a good job of like riffing off different things, I guess. Like even around Valentine's Day, Cult of the Lamb was really funny because they were like, you know, going up to like different indie companies and being like, will you be my Valentine? And I think they said it to like several people. And of course, you know, people are like, oh, it makes sense because polyamory is okay in Cult of the Lamb. You know, you're making a cult. Polyamory is fine if you're in a cult. But again, it's just like a good like little thing to kind of like play off that it's like, it's silly and it's fun and it's fantastic. It's a great way of getting people like involved and like kind of just like laughing at the medium and being excited about it and all that jazz, so. It's so smart. I always love stuff like that. I think that's why, like, if I had the chance to become like do marketing or something for a gaming company especially, I'd love to do that. I don't know how I would do it for a corporate company. I could probably figure it out, don't get me wrong. But like doing it for video game companies is, I would argue, the absolute best. Because you can take the piss out of everything and it would work. That's the greatest thing about it. Like, it legitimately just works because, you know, like some bigger major thing happens, you know, like you can make a comment on it as long as you kind of make it somewhat comedic in nature. So I'm trying to think of like a good example, but I mean, other stuff can just sort of get away with it too because, you know, it's been around for like years and ages and all that jazz, but video games especially, because there's so many video games out there, you know, like riffing off each other, making Dark Souls jokes in relation to Power Washing Simulator or something. Like, it's silly, it's stupid, it's funny. But at least, like, I think it's a fair assumption to say that anyone who's ever played video games, they know Pikachu, they at least know and probably understand the basis of Pokemon. They probably at least know the basis of like The Legend of Zelda and Link, the basis of Dark Souls, the basis of, you know, like, it's a good assumption to make that basically anyone who may be interested in your game has played any of those particular games. Red Dead Redemption, what else is there? God, just a lot of those kind of like classic, like household names. Undertale, Hollow Knight, blah blah blah. So yeah, fun times. I remember I found a shiny orchid by accident because they gave me the best XP at the time, so I was like just trying to level up my main team of Pokemon. Oh wow. Chillax, brother. And then I was like, bam, shiny, and I'm like, what? And I was like, yeah, I guess I have killed a lot of these without even really thinking. I don't think it was on stream though. I think I was like leveling up in my spare time. Sad bro times. Hello? Hello? Okay. I definitely feel like I need to do something a little more directed now. I say that, I could walk back around. I don't know, like, it's one of those things where, like, I've lost all hope for finding a shiny Girafarig. Is there any point anymore? I remember for the longest time I couldn't find the second legendary, this Miraidon in here, because all the time it was like, go up to the door, go up, and I'd go up and around here, and I'm like, I don't see anything, what are you talking about? And it's like, no, you actually need to go around the side. I think I ended up having to look up a video and I was like, what the hell? That's not what the instructions say. Anyway. Let's go somewhere else. Gonna have a look at the Frostlass outbreak. Can't catch them all on stream. Gotta have fun relaxing with it sometimes. Oh, absolutely. I was talking about a streamer I watch, Miraculous. She's really cool. I watched a little bit of her stream and she was trying to find shiny Dunsparce to evolve into the 3-segment Dunsparce, Dunsparce. And I literally saw on Twitter like later that night where she was like, why do I have better luck off stream than on stream? And she'd like come across 2 of them. I was like, no. But also like been there. I remember one time I did a 3-hour shiny. I think I did like a 3-hour shiny hunt. Found absolutely nothing. And then I went off, I stopped streaming and I was watching some One Piece with some friends. And I kept playing this in the background because I've watched One Piece. I know what happens. So I was kind of just distractedly playing this. And then lo and behold, the 1 hour after stream, I found, oh god, I found 3 shinies and I was like, this is bullshit. What is this? I want to shiny one of these guys because I think they're cute. Looked it up and read a little bit, but ended up randomly finding it. Yeah. Nobody can win or something. Tiny penguin. Oh, whoa. They are so cute though. Also, we love bright shinies that you can tell from meters away that they're shiny, rather than fish. Shining for anything that is a water type in the water sucks so much. Yeah, I see it. Tiny little penguins. Remember guys, tiny penguins can heal your soul, okay? It's very important to remember that. Tiny penguins will heal your soul. Whoa, hi buddies. These guys intimidate me. Anyway. Whoa. Well, the timing of shinies is annoying at times, but as long as they finally shine, that's what matters. Yeah. And they don't run away. I don't think I've lost a shiny yet on this game. It'll happen at some point. But I don't think it's happened yet. So, pretty lucky on that regard. Here it does. Did a Magikarp and just the shade from them make underwater made me mistake them for a golden once? Really? Okay, okay. I didn't think that one would be an issue because you'd think like gold is a pretty stark color. But makes sense. What are you doing with that Wugtrio over there, Mr. Swallow? Or whatever you are. If that's even your real name. But yeah, I was looking at the little worm guys. I have an outbreak for a Scatterbug down here. And it was like, it was nighttime. And so, you know, like every time I look around at them, like the moonlight kind of reflecting off the top of their tiny little heads, kind of made it look whitish or like at least a gray. And I was like, whoa, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, stuff this. I can't do this. It's too much uncertainty. But yeah, no, water is really fickle though. Especially with like, if you want to try and use like a different like Pokemon or something, you know, like obviously like my water guy can't really go, like this guy can't even go underwater. But if I get, boop, boop, at least my duck can kind of like go into water a lot more. Like if I tried to use a fire type or something, like I don't even know if they attack. Which is why I always like to have my duck just in my team doing everything. Because if my duck does everything, at least I know it'll swim. That's all that matters. When will I find a shiny little boy? I'm waiting for that shiny Hoppip. Just think they're neat. Ads always have the worst time of cutting off a sentence. No! Sorry. Just think about cake. Oh. I had KFC earlier, and then I had some dessert. It's a lot of food. But on the other hand, there's the other part of me that's like, need more sweets. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tiny little girl. Anyway, we're going towards Frostlass. I just wanted to like check. Fuck. No. No Flabebe. Floette, sorry. Floette. No Floette. Think about the children. Okay? Alright. Lag. Let me ascend to victory! Buzz buzz. I like bees. Bees are so cute. Bees are the best. I mean, I'm scared of bees, but just because I don't want to sting them. Not gonna lie, this Smite X MT Magic the Gathering crossover looks neat as hell. What sort of stuff is in it? Like, is this Smite characters or is this Magic the Gathering? Or is it both? Well, you know, like how like Smite usually has like the teams. Hey guys. Stay away from the Sneasels. finally back out of the ads. Let me reiterate then. When you say Smite and Brain, come on. When you say Smite and Magic the Gathering, do you mean like there's a Smite character group, or do you mean there's like a Magic the Gathering group based off Smite characters? Or is it both? Not that I've played any of either, but I at least understand the general concept. Here we go, Frostlass. I've never found a shiny Snorunt, despite all of my hours in Legends Arceus. Sad bro times. Smite is adding skins to the game for MTG. Hey, that's pretty cool. I have a friend who's really into that game, and he showed me like a ton of the skins, and I'm like, alright, you know, like, I get this. You know, like, I don't understand League of Legends and a lot of that other stuff, but Smite, like, I at least understand a little bit more, because it's like, yeah, I want to play Thor in a leotard or something. Okay, maybe not something like that, but you get the point, you know? Look at these guys spooping about. Oh, I'm losing feeling in my fingers. I need to put my hands in a different location. Okay, let me just go attacky. I would love a game where I could play Thor in a leotard. Let's go. Hashtag give the people what they want, okay? Okay, Smite, do it. Anyway. But yeah, anything like that. I think it's always like one of those things where it's like, the thing that people love the most is references and stuff like that off each other. You know, there's a reason why even stuff like based around like the Greek like mythology and stuff like that. People love that shit because it's just so cool. And it could be real in the real world. Who heckin' knows? I don't know, that's for sure. Where are you hitting? And, you know, like, I don't know, like, there's always, like, things like that where I'm like, I know, I like a lot of that sort of thing. Hi, Philip! Philip! Now that you're here, I have a Twitter thing I want to talk about. Yes, I was waiting just for you to have this conversation. I don't know if you've looked at Twitter in the last hour or so, but I've got the joke. I'm sorry I overslept. No. Dude, you did great. I want you to sleep. Do you have the day off or something? Or did you only just get into work? Starting to go down. There's a ton of Frostlass fuck. Legendary. What about it? What? About what? Twitter. Wait, okay. I didn't see anything. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna, excellent. I get to have more fun embellishing this whole entire conversation. Well, not embellishing, but you know, like emphasizing, saying things emphatically, okay? Rather than reading it, okay? So, I need to bring it up actually. Give me 1 second. So, this is me and my sister just before we were about to start stream, okay? I saw someone on Twitter say, question, if you could learn any 4 Pokemon moves IRL, which ones would you learn and why? Okay? Pretty simple question, but me and my sister were like, actually, we need to do some, need to think about this for a little bit. And I made a little joke about, haha lol, I know this is an ability, but like insomnia. It's like you just acquire insomnia. Anyway. So I was like, you know what, actually, I'm gonna look up a list. I wanna see what sort of lists there are. So take note, so I named this the shortlisted answers by me and Da. And this is like this is us not looking at what the ability does or anything like that. This is just me and Adara laughing at the names of abilities that we would want, okay? This is, so Pokemon moves that we liked, shortlisted answers. Roleplay, Rock Tomb, Attack Order, Clear Smog, for obvious reasons, Arm Thrust, wait, did I say that right? I can't remember, but Arm Thrust for obvious reasons. Play Rough, Play Nice, Hyper Space Hole, Diamond Storm, because, you know, Corkscrew Crush, Shattered Psyche is apparently an ability. And then it just, in the middle of all of the ones we were going through, Let's Snuggle Forever, Body Press, False Surrender, Freezing Glare, Population Bomb, what the fuck Pokemon, and then Rest. There is a move in this game called Population Bomb, and it's apparently inherited by Tandemaus. And it's, I can't express my confusion of when I read that, because I was just sitting there just, what? So obviously we came with the best answers. The absolute best answers. And I like just ending it with rest, because let's face it, I think everyone wished they could rest on command. No way, right? Yeah. Loved it. Thank you. Thank you. I knew you would like it, Philip. I knew. I was like, I have to wait. I gotta wait. It was just so funny too, just like going through the game and just seeing stuff like that happen. Well, like, you know, like going through the list. Just going through a list and then literally being like, just finding ones that just made my sister and I just like laugh our asses off. Looking for a shiny to lose. Ah! Okay. Okay. Anyway, hope you're going well, Philip. Hope you had a good day yesterday. Hope you had a good sleep. I had a good day. It was a good day. Yeah. Finally getting lower my ass. Come on. I hate aggressive Pokemon. Doing good. Hope you too. Yeah, had a good day. I have 2 videos almost done, which means I'm almost done with October and November videos, which means I just need to do 2 more videos on top of that, and I will be 100% up to date with all of my videos from all of last year, because I, I'd say I got lazy, but I guess like sometimes you're just not in the mood to do editing. So, fun. I mean, I'm still with a headache. You still have a headache? Dude. You need more Nurofen, or more hugs, or more water. Pick one of the 3. Or, preferably, all 4. 3, 4, 3, 3. Numbers, Hannah, come on. All 3 at the same time. Get a hug, take Nurofen, and drink some water. Sorry, doggo. Oh. Not gonna lie, I don't like the shiny for the Grieve Rise. I don't know, it just doesn't, the coloration just doesn't look nice. Water and hugs. Yeah, we love water and hugs. We don't like watery hugs though. That's a little weird. Doesn't quite work, you know? Blue, yellow, purple. Where are all the Pokemon? Wow, wow, wow. I'm so tempted to open up Legends Arceus. Like, yeah. Oh, Philip. I had the fucking best luck. Within the first 30 minutes of stream. Within the first 30 minutes of stream, I ran in to 2 shinies at once. I found 2 Combees, and one of them's a female. Dude, straight out. It was fucking insane. It was so cool. I had an emotional over it. Okay, maybe not an emotional, but I felt like I was like going in shock. I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh, so cool. So, I'm thrilled. So if I spend the rest of today not getting any more shinies, that's okay. I mean, I don't want that to happen, game. Game, I love you. Please. But at least I've achieved something today, because honestly, finding a shiny Combee is fucking difficult. Can attest. Well, you know, a shiny female Combee. Anyway. GG, thanks. I clipped it, so I'm hoping the clip is okay. And I'll be able to, like, put it up on Twitter. Sometimes wonder how to embed stuff into Twitter sometimes. Metronome. Metronome, what? Ice. You fly? Delibird can fly? Oh, why is harder? To find a female Combee? They have a lower spawn rate, I'm pretty sure. Like, just in general. Because obviously they're like, for every hive, there is one queen bee kind of mentality. So I think they actually just spawn less with accordance of, like, bee logic. I can't be 100% sure on that, but, you know, it's kind of like for every 5 Combees, yeah, for every about 5 Combees, there's probably, like, 1 Vespiquen. It's just the way luck has it. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm over here. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but hey, here now. Hello. Oh, hiya. Ah, there you go. Kami has the answer. 87%. 12? It's that low? Holy shit, okay. I was like a 5th. I thought. Okay, guys, shut the fuck up. Let's go. It's my boy. I found him. I found my boy. Okay, breathe, Hannah. I found the pretty boy. Okay. I was like, what the fuck is that pink thing? I found him. I found the pretty boy. I found him. I'm gonna put you on a fastball. I don't even know if that works, but you're so cute. Oh my god. So pretty. Oh. Ah! Yes, static me, bitch. I'll never escape. Not for you. Oh my god. Lure ball. What's this? It's more effective when catching Pokemon in or around. Oh, right. Okay. Luxury ball. Oh, yo, this would be good. I'll have to walk him around to upgrade him anyway. Unless I want to keep him the way he is. No! This is why Quick Ball is the best. It's okay. It's worth it. You're worth it, baby. Sounds like a weird thing to say to a Pokemon. Fucking poggers, mate. Yay! Oh my god, that's nutty. Alright guys, we need a name. Stay in the ball, please! Alright. Alright. Did it. Finally, after all this time, we did it. Yeah! Literally was talking about it earlier. Blah, blah, blah. All right, guys, we need the cutest name. Something that relates. Well, it doesn't have to relate with being pink. I have a bad habit of naming things like related to color blue when I should think of better things. All right, something pink, something ethereal, something perfect. He's a cute mouse. Is it a mouse? It's kind of a mouse. Any ideas? Poor me. He's small. Just he's small. No. We'll call you Derek. No. I first thought it was always cotton candy. See, I feel like that's what I would name a shiny Jumpluff. So maybe not this one. He's small, but I understand the thought. Like behind anything pink, just candy, cotton candy, because fairy floss. We'll call him Floof. Floofer 10,000. No. Oh, God. Fitbit, because you have to walk around to evolve him. Okay, alright, I'm kidding. For now, I'm kidding. Yo, we'll call him Neo. Because he's like bright pink. I think Neo's a good name. I really want to add you to my party. You know what? I'm not using the Ditto. We're switching out the Ditto. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, it works. Hell yeah. Alright, let's go, baby boy. Save. Go away, sloth. We're going on walks with me and my child, okay? Stand back, fools. No, don't attack him. We're not attacking today. We're just going on a lovely walk together, okay? Yeah. No. Baby. Yeah. What? You think, yeah, it would hurt. No, keep walking. Oh my God, it's okay. I got you, baby. I just want to go on a walk. Oh my God. Oh, he's hot on our heels. Keep running. Damn you, Persian. Must be their natural predators. Oh God, there's another one. Okay, keep walking. We're fine. Just you and me, baby. Let's go, Neo. Yeah. Let's go. Think about all the food. Yeah. Oh God, there's another one. Run, poor me. Oh my God. I didn't make it. Don't hurt the baby. No! Don't hurt the baby. No, don't hurt my baby. Neo. Switch him out with a paralyzed boy, okay? Lovely walk. Did it. Whoa, he looked tall. Yeah, dude. If I hit harder, then obviously I win. Right? Nice. Bye! God damn. It's too many Persians. Cats. Persia is still a country, right, guys? So when do we get like a Pokemon named after Australia? That's the real question. It's Australia and it's, well, that's a big bund boy. He looks a little bit too big. Doesn't he look very disproportionate? It's a Zorua, right? Oh, Neo. Sorry, Neo. It's very disproportionate. Now I want to know. Surely it's a Zorua. Yeah. Yeah, you disproportionate bitch. Alright, sorry. What? Weird. Anyway, moving on. What are you doing up so late? Well, you see, I have a crippling addiction to shiny hunting. I'm kidding, I don't. I don't. Other people might. I don't know. I think we need a kangaroo. And don't tell me Kangaskhan or whatever it is. I'm gonna save one more time. I have the pretty boy. Oh. Happy, happy. Do I want to go this direction? Why does the coin on your head look extra shiny? Smack him in the face. Actually, let's go up to Delizapa. Delizapa. What is this thing? Zappa Peaker. Never mind, I'm way off the mark. Not what I thought it was, but hey, going this way now. Whoa. Hello. Hello, cherishing Cherrim. How you going? Do you cherish Cherrim as you cherish Cherrim? Meaning yourself. Got you. Yes. Good. Oh yeah, we don't have a kangaroo. No, we don't have a kangaroo. Hashtag, where's my kangaroo and wombat? We need Pokemon Boomerang and Didgeridoo, okay? And literally just have like different Pokemon based off different Australian animals because I need it in my life, okay? I need a kangaroo Pokemon. I need a wombat Pokemon. I need a wallaby Pokemon. I need an echidna Pokemon, okay? I need them all equally and exceptionally, okay? I love all grass types. Good. Grass types are cute. We respect. We spaghetti. That didn't make sense. Good. If I didn't make sense, then it only makes sense that I didn't make sense. So, doesn't that just make the most furthest amount of sense? Right? Bidoof is the closest thing to a wombat there is. But that's a beaver. They're a beaver, not a wombat. Have you seen a wombat's nose? It's so cute. Oh, I need wombats in my life. I love a game based off Australia. Why would you suggest such a horrendous thing? No, absolutely not. Better fucking hope not. I'm gonna be paranoid now. It's fine. It's fine. It's almost the end of summer, Hannah. It's fine. We'll be fine. Live in fear every moment, okay? You don't get to live peace in Australia. I'm kidding. I've had a fascination with spooters lately. I actively try. I have to actively avoid thinking about it. Wow. What's going on over here? Did everyone spawn in the wrong location? Ooh. Anyway. Ooh ba doo ba doo. Where am I going? Tiny little boy. I don't really look around this area much. Not for any particular reason. I think I just usually think, oh, it's fairly flat and boring. I'm on a mission. I'll try not to bring it up again. Sorry, it's okay. it's like one of those things where it's like my brain, like when I'm not thinking about it, it's like, yeah, cake. And then when I it's been a lot better since I've moved to Melbourne, actually. Don't go to the countryside. For more than one reason. Aside from the shitty health and resources in the country, and there's so many things I could say about the country, but yeah, since moving to the city, a lot less likely to happen, thankfully. I still live in fear. I've been trying to get all the trophies for the original Persona 5. Oh my god. So, how's that going, bud? Don't you have to get, like, every single one of the doobadoops? What are they called? Every single one of the different monsters. Well, monsters, you know, that stuff. Don't you? Oh, no, Hannah. It's not too bad if you follow a guide. What, the Persona 5? I guess it would be, you're right. That does make sense. Daddy little boy. Once I beat the game, I'll have 30 out of the 49, so I'll have 19 trophies left. My friend platinumed Royale in one go by following a guide. Oh, god damn. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but oof. How many hours would that take? Real question? How many hours did that take, I should say? Thanks for the hugs, Philip. Bummer died trying to get all the personas in New Game Plus. Yes. Royale is easier than OG Persona. Yes. Yes, I have heard that. I think I'm really happy that I ended up waiting for the next one to come out, like the Royale to come out. And a little boy. How is it easier? It's got an extra ending. Oh, what are the hard ones for, OG? No, Royale is easier because there's certain like quality of life things that they improve. So for example, correct me if I'm wrong, of course, from one of the things I remember hearing was that in Persona Royale, right, every single time you enter a battle, you have like a gun you can use, right? You have like gun bullets that you can use. And you can use them, I think like 6 times or whatever it is. It depends on the character. That refreshes every single time you go into a battle. While OG, the Persona 5, you only have one slot of that throughout the entire like time that you're invading that place. So even something as small as that, you know, like, ended up being like really good because obviously it goes from you using a relatively strong move or even effective move against certain enemies every single time versus the other thing where you're like, oh, I can only use this once, so I might as well just wait until the right time to use it. Just keeping an eye on things. Ugh. Passionate listener, and I think catching the Guardian in the pond trophy, which are the hard ones, got removed. Catching the Guardian in the pond. Passionate listener. What are those two? Whee. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Della Zappa. There's nothing up here. Oh. Just trying to find that other place where there's like a random... Umbreon or something, but oh well. is to listen to 250 of Fubutaba's navigation lines. Oh, okay. Would that really be that difficult? And catching the guardian in the pond is a hard fish to catch and it's mostly RNG related. Nah. No thanks. Glad they got rid of that. Doesn't sound that bad. Catching one though, that's F, yeah. At least one of those is like kind of like a passive thing that happens. I don't know how often you hear Futaba's navigation lines, but it's one of those things where it's like within at least 1 or 2 playthroughs you could probably get through it. I thought about trying to completely do Persona 5, but every single time I think about platining a game, there's always just those 1 or 2 things where it's like, there's that kind of like general impression of like, you know what, nah. Is your shading weird, or? I think shading was just weird. Like, why does it have extra? I don't think there's any difference between Goodbye and Shiny Goodbye. Fuck. This is because they can't be the same line or it doesn't count. It has to be all unique lines. Oh. No. Why? That's insane. That's nutty. Look at that guy go. This is where I call it the Lucario, which I used till the end of the game. It's a good Lucario. I love you, Lucario. Proceeds to kill. What? Oh, right. He's actually supposed to be shiny, right? He's not glowing. Oh well. I don't know why he's not glowing. He should glow. When I say shiny, I mean Terra. Hey, Bagel. Alright. When you get the cough cough temporary party member. What an apt way of putting it. In your party you get, you need to get the lines for them because they don't last long in the group. Oh, shiny Terra is all the same. Yeah, basically. But yeah, that is not good. My dude, I was so disappointed with party member because I think I had someone early on like come in to my because I streamed the first couple of episodes of doing it, and then I just played it in my spare time after like 5 streams. And I had someone come in during that time and I was like, oh my god, I love party member. And they were like, you weren't always, and I'm like, oh fuck. Like, come on. Like, it's a little obvious, but it's still one of those things where it's like, I always hope it's not the obvious character, you know? Like, actually surprise me, but also the fact that just by like saying those small little lines, it's like, it's obvious, like, shut up. That reminds me, Philip, don't make any of those kind of comments when we're watching One Piece, okay? You know, like, man, poor Ace. I mean, they might already know about Ace, but shh. We're just gonna show an excessive amount of enthusiasm for Ace when he turns up, okay? And then we can cry when it happens. Hashtag we love Ace, right guys? If we say the name, it spoils. Cough, 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 cough. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna make sure. I was so worried that like I know Ace is like hinted at in the next part, and I was just afraid you were gonna like be like, oh man, Ace, so much that it's gonna be like, oh shit. I mean, I don't know if they know. I'm kind of hoping they don't, because I think it'd be really funny to see their genuine reactions to them dying. I'm sorry if I've just said massive spoilers for One Piece for anyone who's currently watching. I just guessed that Cough Cough character wasn't going to be a good guy from the word pancakes. Dude, I didn't pick up on that at all. I did not pick up on it. Because I'm such a dunce. I did not pick up on it. And so I was shocked. Well, not shocked, but like, when they brought up the kind of clue about the pancakes. The thing I was, as I said, drawing off was the fact that I had this one person come in and be like, oh, you weren't always like, cough, cough. And I was like, oh, great, now they've insinuated something. Now I know that he's not gonna be a good guy the entire time. And then later on, and like, let's face it, like, you're near the end of the game. Like, I think it's a little bit obvious that it's supposed to be cough, cough, but it really disappoints me that it is him, because it would have been cooler if you found out it was someone else. Like, heckin', the girl, the last girl that joins, that could have been a valid guess, or maybe like someone else was in on it all along or something. I don't know. But yeah, I did not pick up on the pancakes thing. I'm not smart. It's okay. I'm not observant is probably a better way of putting it. No one picked up on it. Such a nonsensical detail. It is, but it's so good, isn't it? Because I even remember when I watched it, I was like, oh yeah, pancakes, lol. Like, I was just like, man, someone say something about pancakes? I'm like, fuck yeah, someone said something about pancakes. I don't know who said it. Like, I was too busy, like, picking up on thinking about pancakes. I know the last girl who joins because I have the OG persona. I'm talking about... I can't remember her name. She's the one that looks like a musketeer. What's her name? No idea. Redhead ballerina? No, not her. She's... No, I can't even remember her name. Wow, I'm doing great. I was gonna say Satsuki and I was like, no, that's not right. Kasumi? Fudge, man. Which girl? Haru. I was thinking Haori, and I was like, nah, that's not right. That's so easy too, because it's just spring in Japanese. Damn it. I think it's spring. Fuck. I don't know. Anyway. Thank you. Hi, Cat. All right, no more Persona 5 talk. Cat's still finishing Persona 5. Sorry, guys. Gonna shut down the conversation. Hi, Cat. We're not talking about Persona 5. No spoilers. No cake. No, just all a good time. Thank you for the follow, Safira Kunari. Much appreciated. How's yeah, hope you're having a good day. Cat, how's Persona 5 going? What you up to, bud? Gotta know now. Welcome. Yee. Been a good time. Yeah, no spoilers. It's okay. I got you, boy. Definitely weren't talking about One Piece spoilers either, because we would never talk about that on a live stream where people might possibly still be learning about the world of One Piece. We wouldn't do that. Right, guys? Whee! Pancakes? Dude. Yo, pancakes. Delicious. Shrove Tuesday just happened and I missed out on pancakes and it really disappoints me. I could have gone out and gotten a ton of pancakes in like an open mall somewhere. Really disappoints me. Hashtag need me some pancakes. Maybe I'll make some on the weekend, I think. Right. Now I'm just thinking about pancakes. Dee-lo, ba-ba-da-ba-dee-bo. Alright. I haven't played Persona in a few days. I need to get back to it once I get home. Dude, that's how I feel about... Well, I'm still trying to finish Persona 4 at the moment. And I say still trying when I say I haven't played any in probably like 6 to 8 months now, but I still want to finish it. Plus, there was another game. I still haven't played Persona 5 Strikers. I have that on my PC. and I haven't played it yet. God, there's not enough time for gaming, my dude. I have so much more I need to do. Hashtag real gamers get everything done. That's a lie. No one's a real gamer in that case. Cat. Nice, I just finished Palace 4 and working towards the next one. 4 is the annoying one, right? Yeah? Yeah? God, I always forget. No, you're about to enter the annoying one. Right. I remember that conversation now. Okay. So yeah, you just finished Futaba's Palace. Good times, my dude. Good times. I love Futaba. I don't remember really liking the Palace that much, but I love Futaba's like general storyline. Little pink boys. Where is the truth, tiny boys? Shit, Strikers. I want to Platinum 2 and Dancing in the Starlight one so I can make a supercut video of my Persona 5 video and Strikers and Dancing in Starlight in one video. That sounds so cool. Hell yeah. Do it, my dude. I have wanted to play Strikers ages, and I heard about the music game and I was like, shit, I should get that at some point. Actually, in saying that, I still need to play the rhythm game for Kingdom Hearts as well. I've got that on PS4 and I've been waiting to play it. I was gonna play it earlier in the year and I forgore. Completely forgore. Because we got tied up into other games. It's kind of been a constant onslaught of games, I feel, at the moment. There's another game that came out today that I was kind of thinking about getting, but now I'm like, maybe not. I kind of need to save money at the moment. And someone will tell me, what about Royale? And I'll stare at them like this. Yeah, that's valid. Right now, trying to make Futaba more social. Aw, I love that. Futaba is a good girl. Damn you, Veluza. Arr. I like Fusuba so much because relate to her so much in so many ways. I think that's how everyone feels. I think that's how everyone feels about Futaba. Because I feel like most of the time people are like, I love Futaba. Because she is the epitome of every gamer. They're just a good, relatable character and we love them. I have no idea where I am anymore. Let's just go swimming. She's best girl. Well, next to Lala-chan, of course. You mean next to, You mean next to Makoto-chan? Excuse me. Makoto is best girl. I like dating every girl in Persona, even though I wanted Futaba. Nah. Makoto is where it's at. Strong, independent, dabbing on life, cloister, sterilely, creepily, it's looking up under the water. And there are people who forget that she's 15 and I like her too much. I dislike those people. Yeah, no, that's one of the reasons why I never like quite was like, oh yeah, date Futaba. Everyone was like, nah. That's why I like Makoto. Like, come on. Have you seen Makoto? Damn. And then there was the whole teacher debacle. I don't know about anyone else. Okay, I was really against the whole teacher thing because in my brain, that's just not okay, right? You do not, anything that she's doing is just not legal in Australia or in any circumstance. It's just not legal. I don't care what anyone says. Is there 2 Zerofins there or is that just a shadow? Oh. But because I'd never like tried to like friend her or anything, I missed out on like massive buffs. And it still disappoints me to this day. Who is that? Oh, that's Clawitza. Alright. Whoa. It's Boopus. Actually, let's go up here. Going back. Here's the thing, you either date the MILF or not. It is what it is. It's true. Makoto is cool, I just didn't like how I needed, like, max knowledge. Fair. Teacher's OP when you get her to max rank. I mean, honestly, she does so much for you. Like, letting you slack off in class and stuff like that. Like, Ruichi, like, sorry, Ryuji. There we go, got it. Ryuji. God. I adore Ryuji. And I think I got him to like 5 hearts and then didn't touch him for a really long time. Or, you know, like didn't continue like friending his line. Little to not knowing that literally I think the 6th or 7th one gives you that ability to just charge through with the car. And so I spent most of the time actually going to full-on encounters rather than doing the car thing. And I read about the car thing existing, but I could never, like, I never found it. Like, I didn't understand what it was tied to until I, like, had a proper look at what the different skills were for different characters and leveling them up. So I felt really stupid for that. Hi, Lily. Ryuji? Yeah. Oh, Instakill. Yeah. Absolutely hated Instakill when I got it. Really? Oh, okay. I'm okay. Doing great, Lily. I'm proud of you. Oh my god, my hand. I've lost feeling in my hand. Okay. Really need to keep my hands like further down, but like then how do I wave my hands around when I talk? I have to wave my hands around. Ah, it's my driving hand too. Ow. My beautiful love. I love it. Frickin' love Instakill. I don't mind it either way, actually. It's not, like, it definitely would have saved me a lot of time, but on the other hand, most of the time you can, like, jump in, like, especially later on in the game, and you're going through just Memento trying to level up. Most of the time you just charge in there, you do, like, certain 2 or 3 moves, and then they're all wiped out, and you're like, cool, alright, bye. Yeah, because I needed Trophy to get 50 personas from negotiations, but I kept killing them in one shot and just giving me the mask. Oof. There's actually a fun fact I can tell you. Oh, whoa. What's that? Oh, whoa. Rough. Alright, where should I go next? Cat. Where should I go on the map? What do you reckon? Where should I go? Where are you feeling the shiny energy, okay? Need to know. What's your soul telling you? Oh, whoa. The Doctor in Royale is a different voice actor than in the OG one. The Doctor? The Takemi? God. I think that's right. I like how it doesn't remember Haru, doesn't remember Kasumi, but Takemi apparently is in my brain. I don't know why. Because the voice was deemed too sexy. If it is that, I'm gonna laugh. What's the time anyway? 10 past 10. Okay. Well... What? No way. Go on. Go on. Oh no. So people kept calling mommy on Twitch and it made her uncomfortable? Oh no, that's horrible. Okay. Alright, so I was kind of right, but for the worst sort of reason. Okay. I'm like, it's fine to like thirst over the character. It's not even a character, but the voice actor, that's not okay. So she basically deleted every social media, moved away, and Atlas couldn't get in contact with her. Holy fuck. That's horrible. What the fuck? So they replaced her. That is... Holy shit. That is really unethical. On several different levels, but... Holy shit. For a second I thought that was a shiny. It's a guy. Sorry. I thought his face kind of looked blue in the background. Thought it had a red beak. I could have been a gold duck. Anyway. There's a mod for the PC version of Royale to have the normal voice back, but once it gets into the new stuff, it's the new voice. Ah. That's really unfortunate. Whee. Alright. Running around at the speed of sound. Pokemon. Did I just go from Sonic to Pokemon? Absolutely. I know my priorities. Swablu. Alright. Where am I to go? Fish. We adore fish. Another fish. Another fish. Alright. Definitely feel like we're needing a different location. We've done a lot of this side of the map. Just kind of explore around. So let's go to the other side. We'll start up here and go down, I reckon. Yeah. Hey Oli, how's it going, dude? The Lake of Death. Why did you say the Lake of Death? What happened? It shows that fandoms can ruin things. Yeah. Fandoms can ruin a lot of things. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't realize how warm my butt was. I'm sorry, it's really hot here. It's really, really hot. Okay. Just having a look around at my surroundings. This fan is not high enough. I tried to Google more into it. The lake kills FPS. Oh, you know, that does make sense. No, duck. Duck. Come back here. Ah, that's better. Slightly better. Like she's gone from the face of the internet and I haven't been hearing her voice and new stuff since. That's really bad. Especially considering you can imagine it's one of those things where it might have been like her dream job or something. No, I didn't want to. No, 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 no. Cancel. I'm not even connected to the internet. Who are you connecting to? Myself. Can you connect to yourself in multiple dimensions? I hate this lake because of that. Yeah, can't blame her for all that. It sounds really weird to deal with. Makes shiny hunting take even longer. That lake's been really good for me. I've found 3, 4 shinies on that lake. Like Outbreak, my first Dragonair Outbreak, got the Dragonair. First, the big whale, forgotten his name. First whale Outbreak, got it like one of the last ones. Azumarill took a couple of a little bit longer, but got Azumarill from there, and I think there's another one I got from there. I'm trying to remember. In terms of shiny hunting, it's been pretty good. I think is it over there? I think someone on Reddit has said all her mentions on Twitter were just about her voice, etc. I'd do the same, to be fair. Oh. I got most of mine here as well, but my god, the frame drops Got really annoying. Yeah, honestly, it's not good. Don't shiny hunt in the water, even if you have to. Has there always been a Dragonair in a Dragonite here? Either pretty Arcanine. Noibat. It's a shame I don't care about you, Noibat. I've tried hunting for you too many times. You've lost my patience. Alright. Moving on. Pretty sure tomorrow's... It's supposed to cool down after tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Thankfully. Hashtag, where is the cool weather? I think America's hogging all the cool weather at the moment. I want to play Legends Arceus. Oh, like just leave so everything so no one can contact me. So I'm surprised no one came into my chat because I stream in the Royal category because they're the same game basically, about saying how did you get her old voice, etc, etc. Ah, it's fair. I probably wouldn't even realize. Wait, are you talking about the Japanese voice actor or are you talking about the English voice actor? I'm just realizing I never got clarification. Depends how long it's been. Whether I'd be able to pick up on something like that. Dudes, actually randomest thing. Does anyone else? Not even. It was 29 degrees here today. Winter entered in my state by the end of January. That's nutty. It's fucking weird. Zuru must be in the southern states, right? Because someone was talking about, Stephen Colbert, I was watching Stephen Colbert. And he was saying that most of like the top half are getting like the worst winter ever. But then like the bottom half is getting like the hottest winter ever. Is that right? Yeah, okay. When you say 29 degrees, do you mean Fahrenheit or Celsius? Because if that's Celsius, then holy shit. But if it's Fahrenheit, what is that, like -10? Maybe? I don't know if that's hot or cold. I don't know. If we had -10 here, I think all of Australia would be dead. I don't think any of us would know how to cope with that sort of weather. None of our houses are built for it. None of our houses are built for such cold temperatures, especially this house. All right. -2 or so. Okay, it's not too bad. I mean, again, that's our coldest weather, so that being your warmest weather must be pretty warm. Does this tree always exist? Where am I? Have I ever been here before? Hello? What is that? Oh, it's a Mimikyu. I already got a shiny Mimikyu. Stand back. It was the English version, if you're wondering. Ah, okay. Thank you. Good to know. No, I meant Celsius. Okay. Wait, you meant 29 degrees Celsius? Wait. $29. What? It shouldn't be 29 degrees. That's bizarre, man. That can't be right. I'm glad our summer hasn't been like that. Honestly, this summer, I feel like was better than last year, at least. I feel like I just said summer the most American way possible. I can't say things correctly. I can't say things correctly in terms of my accent. But yeah, our summer here has been actually pretty nice. I mean, it's still been humid, but we've had a few more quote-unquote bearable days recently where it's actually like still having cool winds, like it's not fully humid, so better than last year. in our 3rd winter month. Yep, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy shit. That's not okay. That is not right. How have you guys not had more cyclones? Have there been more cyclones? I think I heard about one, but I don't know if I've heard about any more either. What? Get him. Yeah. Barraskewda. Brum brum bitches. No one's ever gonna find a shiny Barraskewda, okay? It's just facts. I don't play in Japanese due to people saying the VAs don't try hard enough, apparently, and saying the English versions sound more expressive with their than their Japanese counterparts. That is so weird because I would listen to all of it in Japanese, I think. For a completely different reason. I think I know a lot of the voice actors for doing different characters in the English, and it kind of... It's not that it was bad or anything, but in my brain it was like, oh look, it's Sanji speaking, or oh, it's, you know, Matt Mercer, or whoever was doing the voice actor. I was just constantly associating it with other characters. While if I listened to the Japanese, you know, it's a little bit more like I could listen and read it at the same time, sort of thing. And there was yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason. So I ended up kind of like listening to it all in Japanese because it was just a nicer kind of like listening to it and then reading it at the same time, and I love kind of like doing that sort of interpretation. Not that I know any Japanese really, but I like listening to it and then reading the dialogue. It's a shame to hear. Tornado Alley is still Tornado Alley. What? What are you talking about? There's a Tornado Alley? What is that? I've never heard of that. That sounds terrifying. What the fuck? What? What's going on over there? America. Where should I go down from? Yeah, I'll go over here. Anyway, yo, that's a bright yellow truck. Look at him. Isn't he cute? Oh, he's adorable. Such a good guy. Let's call him Ted. This is Ted, the yellow truck. We love you, Ted. Oh, such a good Ted. All right. Uncle from another mother. And then we've got the little coin guy on top like, this is my truck. They called him Ted. I love Ted. We love you, buddy. Okay. See you around. Bye-bye. Ugh. Man, it's really hot. We're sick of truck Pokemon catching. A truck Pokemon. Yeah, where's all my truck Pokemon at? Sounds like a Harry Potter place. It does. It really does. Diagon Alley? Tornado Alley. Been a thing for a long before climate change. Oh yeah, but I mean, like, where is this? Why is this? What is, like, what does it even mean? The Mew truck. The Mew truck? Mew Mew? Do trucks go Mew? Trucks could go Mew. I'm down for that. I think trucks are cute. I feel like I'm melting to death over here. I guess I have little ridges around here that are like, yeah, you can drive along this. This is fine. Only real gamers know the Mewchuck from Red and Blue. What? Wrong one. This one. Cat. Cat. Even I know, I haven't even played the games. Damn it. Cat. Behold! My tiny pink boy. He's precious. So cute. I know. I caught him today. Their name's Neo, and we love them. Because they're neon pink. And then you want to see even cooler? Cat? Okay, not the Ditto. Ditto goes in here. Two shinies side by side. This boy and a female Combi. Heckin' poggers. Oh my god, my neck cracked. Hello, Puppilu? However you say that. Howdy, howdy. I hope it's going well. Oh shit, I know. It's fucking nutty. That's amazing. I know, right? So cool. Hey, look. A little boy. He's excited too. Yeah. Oh, wow. Another one. Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to spin. Let me spin. Yeah. You're good boys. Alright. Questioning it after 4 hours, but I'm used to 10 plus hours. Just say pup. Pup-ulu. Okay. So it's like popular. Is that the idea? But it's a puppy because puppies. I need the shiny elephant. I need him too. I know Con's got one, and to this day I'm like, I'm sure I'll come across one eventually, and then it just doesn't happen. I'm like, I've seen thousands. But in saying that, I thought the same thing about poor me, so here we are. There's not really context. Okay. I had a name, changed some letters to U, and here we are. It's like, what if it starts with P, and what if it's a D, but you turn it upside down so it's a P, and then switch the A to a U, and then the L to a Y, and here we are. What's Mia doing there? Cake? Everyone knows the Mew was under Oak's desk. What? So any luck here? Yeah. I've got 3 shinies tonight, which is way better than I usually guess. As I just said, I literally found 2 shinies side by side. Was fucking nutty, which is my Combis. I got a boy and a girl, so I can get my Vespiquen, which I'm very excited. And I got Neo! I got a Pawmi, which I'm really happy about because I think they're really cute. I've been trying to find one for ages. Now he and I can walk on grand adventures together. Best time ever. Let's go, buddy. Yeah! Yeah, we've just been walking around. For reference, I don't use sandwiches because I suck. So I just walk around instead. So honestly, it's pretty good. He's a good boy. Since honestly, I don't believe shinies exist anymore. Ah, so you're in the right place. Welcome, welcome. I very rarely, I feel like, have shiny luck on stream. I say that. I'm probably, like, I'm lucky to have, like, maybe 1 per stream. There's been a few that I haven't just gotten anything from. The last time I streamed, I think I got 2. Which ones did I get last time? I did 1 stream last week. Yeah, last week I got the shiny, my little toasty boy. And a shiny cheesecake. That was funny. That was good. Yeah, that was my spare time. That was my spare time. I think that one was on stream. That was spare time. Yeah. Give it a follow. Just say pup hand. Just say pup. My brain was like, what was it again? Shh. Thanks for the follow, pup. Should be going well. Frank, I'm hunting on older games. The odds of getting them are a bit lower. Oh. Okay. Best of luck to you, dude. Because honestly, I couldn't do it. Sword and Shield drove me insane enough. I played so much Sword and Shield. Like, I spent entire weeks, like, dedicated to trying to find a certain shiny, and I would not find it. While in this one, you know, like, you could probably do it in a day. Like, if you dedicated a whole day, theoretically, you should be able to find it within that day if you do, like, the picnic method or something. Or if you had, you know, had shiny sandwiches or something. I spent so much time on that game. How did I end up going back around in circles? I went in a whole circle. What am I doing? I want to go over here. I got one shiny today so far, so I've been hunting for 1.5 hours. Damn. That's like I've had in 3 weeks. Damn. I'm doing Masuda for Omanite on sword. Very nice. Let's go. Oh, okay, random encounters. I was like, Resident Evil? Is there a Pokemon and Resident Evil crossover I'm unaware of? Oh my god. Poliwag chain fishing. Gonna be some Articuno SRs later on. Resets? I'm quad hunting. Also, I'm quad hunting. Wait, so it's like 4 at the same time. Soft resets. Okay, I was close. So that's like where you obviously like you load it up, it goes into the count, and then just you have to just replay it over and over again from that kind of save point. Good time. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I see people who stream that sort of thing, and my brain's like, how do you have like the attention span? I think it's four Tauruses around a tiny little mouse. A tiny blue mouse. ADHD is my solution. I love it. It's a good way of doing it. It's one of those things where it's like, I can balance 2 things at once. Anything more than that, it's a little bit more difficult. Look at him go. Aww, they're on a date together. Aww, we love them. Alright, let's go down. Whoa. Whoa. Y'all need to calm down sometimes, I swear to God. Whoa. Yeah. I struggled to, I don't know, it's like one of those things where it's like I can't always, like, listen and, like, read at the same time, for example, so it's, like, always one of those things where it's just, like, just stick with one thing at a time and just, like, go from there. I still love these so much. Talking about good marketing, oh, such good marketing. I don't care what anyone says, if you're opening up, like, if you're doing anything from a game to a company, especially with food or something like that, just have mascots. It's just a good idea. Like, mascots, if you make a good enough mascot, you can, like, adore, like, you can do a lot with it, you know? Especially if you, like, build on it and stuff. Also, my favorite thing ever on Twitter was people being like, Iono? Nah, we don't care about her. Larry? We love Larry. Larry's the best. Still best theme in the game right here. Oh yeah, it's still pretty good. Focus on everything at the same time. I have sound on each of my devices. So when a shiny does appear, I can hear it. Wait, you can hear, oh right, because it goes, like when you enter the encounter, it'll be like, blah, blah, blah. Nice. That's pretty good. Still need shiny EVs. I've only ever found one shiny an EV outbreak. Sorry, I've only found one EV outbreak, and I think I had like, I didn't have enough time. Was the point? I did not have enough time to actually find a shiny in that day, and I was so disappointed. I spent, yeah, that was when I was sick. I spent like 4 hours sitting there doing it, and I found nothing. And it was just tragic. I'm gonna be the one. I'm still waiting for that shiny Palos sand though. I really want a shiny Palos sand. I think they look cute. And has blue on it. That might be my alternative incentive, but 7 out of 9 EVs I need? Hell yeah. Yeah, just unfortunate that Articuno doesn't work with me. Also, quick mention, I'm going for shiny living dex. Current progress is 610 shinies in. Out of 1,010, right? 1,015? It's pretty fucking good. 1,050. Yeah. So those shinies. Yeah, that's really good. I'm trying to go for... I'd like to think that I'd like to try and do shiny decks on this game. Not on any other game. Maybe Legends Arceus if I could be bothered. But because this has been the most, like, I guess, like, accommodating, especially with the outbreaks and how easy it is to, like, reset outbreaks and stuff like that, it's even better because, you know, like, hey, you're looking for a shiny, you know, that one shiny, I don't know, bird or something. The one shiny Espeon. You can just kind of like keep like resetting the time and stuff until you have an outbreak of the one that you need. And then you just do the picnic method from there, you know, like kind of like things like that, which obviously are a massive like quality of life update for shiny hunting. This is including forms. Oh shit. Nah, man, nah. It's called I wasted 2.5 hours of my life looking for pixels. 2.5 years. I was gonna say, I'm like, hours, you know, that's alright. But hey, it's still pretty cool. Not a lot of people can say that they have a literal living dex. It's honestly one of the reasons why, at the moment, if I have a look, I haven't been upgrading, I haven't been updating any of my, like if I catch a base form evolution, I don't evolve it unless I have 2 of them. So obviously like this one I caught as a small Doge, but then this one was small Doge and I evolved it because I was like, okay, I know I have both. But then there's other ones like Dragonair where I'm like, I have Dragonair, I'm happy with that. I don't care about Dragonite or Dragon Titties. But on the other hand, I'd still kind of like to get them. I love my Mimikyu. And then like same thing with Phanpy, like I need another Phanpy or big Rolly Boy. I can't evolve my heckin' my little bloop yet. I really want the Clodsire, but I have to wait. Same thing with this one. Got Dragonair yesterday, hell yeah. For now, working on my Kanto region section of the living dex, only 15 away. That's pretty good. That's really cool. Legends Arceus is still my favorite for shiny hunting. The sound of just... Let's just spam it, guys. It just sounds good, man. It's just a good time. It is such a good sound and it's such dopamine. It's one of those things where it literally is dopamine hitting. It's literally the equivalent of gambling. Like, it's just that sound effect when it fucking sounds off, your brain just goes, fuck yeah. I'm not even on Legends Arceus yet, dude. Legends Arceus is so good. I love it so much. Meanwhile, CV was like, go spot it. I know, right? Looking off in the distance, I'm like, is that bird behind that one shade of grass yellow or not? The fact that some of this grass is so fucking long, It's not even that bad, but the fact that like it's one of those things where it's like you have to kind of get a little bit closer just to be 100% sure is a little frustrating. Sparkle gives the adrenaline rush. She always gets me with that. I'm sorry, Kat. Definitely became one of my favorite games of all time. Hands down. I know how much I adored that game. I'm trying to remember, what did I say the other day? I said the other day that I think the two games that really hit me last year of like, oh my god, I genuinely adore this game. This isn't just me kind of playing it and being like, cool, alright, I'm gonna put that back down. It was Cyberpunk and Legends Arceus. Like, there were actually two games that I was like, this is everything I could possibly want. From character customization to the storyline to actually going through kind of like going through to the end game, but also still having stuff to do after the end game. Absolutely. Like, just it's my bread and butter. Because I always love that sort of thing. And also, again, like, the whole incentive, like, I have heaps of money and I could, like, buy all the clothing or something and, like, as, like, a little side objective if I wanted. Like, the fact that you have the research level 10 sort of thing, like, incentives and the like, it's just good. It's just grand. Try so hard, you're doing a good job, Chunk Chum. It's okay, buddy. Union Circle is a fun addition, but they missed an opportunity to give a shiny boost when in a Union Circle. What's a Union Circle? Nah. I'm like searching my data bank. I'm like, sounds like more of a Pokemon Go thing. Whoa, that was out of nowhere, buddy. Okay, maybe we won't inspect that. Run. It's the multiplayer feature. Oh, right. All it does is get rid of spawns. Ah, okay. Yeah. There's no reason to shiny hunt in a Union Circle. Damn, that's kind of sad when you think of it that way. Because it could be like a good group activity. Or maybe between the two of you, you know, you have like a double amount of the chance. But obviously you have to like get your friends together to be able to do something like that. But then people could make friends, and that would be adorable. Oh, it's so hot. Let's go over here. Whee! I sometimes do Union Circle hunting with a friend, but that's for the Paradox mods. Ah, yes. Yeah, I need to play through Scarlet at some point. But my sister is still playing through that one. What me and my sister do, I go out and I buy both games. And I basically am like... And you know, it's basically like, I'm gonna play through both of these at one point, but, you know, Violet is ultimately mine, Scarlet is ultimately hers. That sort of thing. Big. Pound my wall. Buddy, chillax. Where am I going? Did I have a direction in mind? I don't know. Actually, we could go look for a shiny Clorf or something. Let's go back down this way then. Since there's a method for duplicating shinies. What? Is there? I only do that for those because the way we can both get them. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I've never actually heard that before. These cyclist arts always put me on edge because they're just so erratic. Oh god. Oh! God damn. Person who finds the shiny saves their game and avoids encountering the shiny. And the other person encounters the shiny and the person on who it spawns on resets, and then they can both catch the shiny. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. So it's like you have your game saved. So it kind of holds that kind of like memory of the shiny being there. While the other one is like, ooh, woo, I'ma catch it. It's pretty good. Goodbye. Goodbye. Have a lovely evening. Why didn't you heal my Pokemon? Ah, they're fine. I've basically walked around every single area in this game except for one, which is this area I'm about to go through. Well, not actually, sorry, not the area I'm about to go through. I'm actually referring to the tiny forest. Maybe we'll have to go through there. The kind of swampish looking area. It's not even a swamp, it's just a denser forest compared to the fieldlands, I guess. I still love this game a lot, but there's still that part of me that's like, man, I really wish it was just, I don't know, like maybe just a little bit more like Legends Arceus. Just in the sense of just like having a little bit more like, I don't know, like culture built around it, I guess. Or even like, again, like having like the cities kind of like sectioned off. I still think this game could have benefited a lot just by sectioning off the cities so that they'll own their own little areas, rather than them look really barren and kind of out of place so much. It disappoints me. Could have been so much better. I really could have. Not that this is horrible. Like, I don't know, like for me and how I feel about this game typically, I'm like, yeah, it looks good. Feels mostly fine. Sure, there's some lag, but like, that doesn't bother me too much. But there's other moments where I'm like, ah, come on, man. It's just that little bit of kind of like disappointment where I'm like, you know, like I miss going through all of the different houses like they did in Pokemon Sword and Shield, where you have like a ton of little houses with items inside of them and different people you could talk to or something. While these ones are like, most NPCs are kind of boring and won't say anything important. Or they don't even really have quests for you either, which is disappointing too. Where's the cloth? I only recently found out the cloth was blue and I was like, oh, I need. Where am I? Hello, cloth. I need a shiny counterpart of yours. Rawr. Me too. Actually did the bug gym last, which is meant to be the first gym. How did you manage that? You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna drive for our pasta. We'll do this later. Skever really could use some more time in the oven. Absolutely. Again, some things are perfectly fine. And other things I'm like, eh. Like, I'm really hoping that, like, I love the Switch, and I think the Switch is really good. But I think the Switch, again, like, really does need to kind of go up to 1080p and stuff like that. With 60 FPS frames sort of thing. Even if it ended up having to be a bit bigger or something like that to kind of balance out the effect of having it obviously probably run hotter and stuff like that. I just think it would go a little bit better. Unless that's what OLED's supposed to be, I can't remember. I don't remember the features around OLED. I went from right to left. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I think I went like, I think I zigzagged. Hey, Lily. Did the 8th gym 3rd and the 5th the Starbase 3rd? Damn. That's actually pretty difficult. No, you. I love you, Lily. Thanks for the hugs. It's a fun challenge. Grinding levels from 1 out of 2 raids sucks though. I mean, that's the fun thing though, like, about the game. Like, I think I played the game the recommended way. I probably ended up Googling it though, kind of like, what level are these things? Though I do remember the one thing I would really love if the gyms were scaled. I think that if the gyms were like scaled to what your like level your Pokemon are, it like kind of would give a little bit more freedom with actually doing whatever gym you wanted to first. First and or last, whatever you want to do. I still think that would have like benefited a lot because then there is like more of this idea around freedom rather than being like, oh, I can't do this one. I guess I'll try this other one. Or like you have to wait until you level up a lot. Like when you still have levels recommending what you should be, it doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't really count. God, I can't find anything. Any little Charboy. Zigzag's the intended way, unfortunately. I'd love that too. That was the main reason I was like, bug gym last. You tell me to do it first, bitch, I'm gonna do it last. Meanwhile, in the end, I destroyed the gym with a level 70 low kicks. Damn, that's nice, bro. That's pretty nice. Save again. Also, can we talk about how upsetting it is that you still don't get free roam out of this entire costume? I mean, I've made it work. I'm really happy with my red and purple kind of aesthetic, but I'm still upset about it. You get so much customization. Okay, we're playing Legends Arceus, that's it. Give me a second, I need to park my car. I'm opening up Legends Arceus. Also, Bug's my favorite type. Hell yeah. I'm more like a air or fire type. Probably. Oh my god, yes, screw the lack of outfits. It's so disappointing. Like, when you think about how good Legends Arceus is, Legends Arceus is so fucking good. They went ham, okay? They went ham with the outfits. There's so many fucking outfits that are available. And I was like, oh, surely they'll do the same thing with this game. Nope, just accessories because school sucks. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Give me a second. Get my little creeper case out. Actually have completed 1 to 9 bug shiny living decks. And I feel like that really makes sense. So the question is, which is your most hated one? Ghost types? Here we go. I also have a really good shiny group in this one too, so Exceligor, not a hard one. Ayo. Wait, no. Sorry, I meant like, what's your most hated type of Pokemon, not the out of the bugs. That thing took me 6.6k resets. Ew, no, absolutely not. That's disgusting. Holy shit. Also, Shelmet taking 5.3 encounters didn't help. That is horrifying. Alright guys, look at this sexy game. Look at the better version. Me and my sister are type. It's okay. It's okay. Still a valid question. Answer. Both. Me and my sister, we had a whole conversation around if this game had come out after, like if Scarlet and Violet came out and then this game come out, it would have been fine, right? Because you'd look at Scarlet and Violet and be like, wow, they're doing a good job, you know? But in this game, instead you get this amazing game with how like in-depth and like cool and different outfits and all that jazz. Oh my god. And the music. There's so many different like outfits and stuff that you can wear and different colors and different patterns and like it's so fucking good. Again, I've got my nice red and purple theme on this, which is completely coincidental now that I think about it. Yes. I think rock? Okay, okay. I mean, that kills bug types, so it only makes sense. Because you smash them with a rock. I think that's how it works. Hey. How you doing, bud? Apom. Oh, right. I'm gonna look at the shinies first. I have no idea what I have. Everything is just great about this game. It's so good. It's so fucking good. You go in here, whole book aesthetic. You've got like the nice, like, you know, the strokes sort of aesthetic. And then obviously just everything. All of this. Like, it's just so good. You got this whole... It's just so good. It's just so good. And again, like, getting everything to research level 10 is just a great incentive, but the fact that you can, like, max it even on top of that, it's just entirely a good concept and incentive for playing the game. And I just think it's a good idea, in general. It's just a good idea. And also, like, again, like, if you get it to perfect, you have a higher chance of, I think, it gives you a little buff on, like, shiny encounters. So, again, it gives you more incentive to try and, like, get everything that you can. Yeah. These are my babies. Wait. Yeah. Oh, okay. I started switching them out with color. Okay. I love them all. I'm so glad I have, like, every single one of these boys. I finally did it. I have all of the babies. I remember trying to get a shiny Gallade for so long in the other game. Or even a shiny Ralts in Sword and Shield. It took me so fucking long. Here he is. Wow. No. Check summary. Oh, so cool. I thought I had him on this. I wasn't 100% sure though. Got my Sylveon in this one. I do not remember catching a shiny Sylveon in this game. Huh. Odd. Hell yeah. Got the Murkrow I can move across. Got the Golduck. This little guy. I have 3 Brazongs. I'm still sad about it. 3 of them. Anyway. This guy's pretty cool. Sneasel, the 1 Luxray I have, Bidoof, Starly. This guy's so happy with this one. We just need a new Legends game. I'm really holding out for that, dude. Just wait for Pokemon Presents on Monday. That's what you gotta hold out for. The only thing I don't like is that you get 0 acknowledgement if you fully complete the dex. You mean like, max everything? Pachirisu was a fun one. It took ages to get. I remember wanting to get it for ages, and it took so long. Also, the whole incentive between getting, like, alphas versus not getting alphas. I think this one. Yeah, this one's my only shiny alpha, I believe. Which, fucking worth, am I right? Spheal. I remember the day I caught Spheal. He's so cute. Okay, I have a Gibble on this one. That's good to know. I wasn't sure. It's just a fucking good game, man. God, apparently I've been doing a ton of stuff in here. Look at all those fish. Isn't that terrifying? Alright. Either Legends Celebi or Let's Go Johto? Hell yeah. Or maybe even a new Johto remake. Which one's Johto? Sorry? I'm trying to remember. Is that... It's not Diamond and Pearl. It's the 3rd generation, right? Gen 2. Shit. Ah, I'm so close. Actually, let's go Johto region. That would make sense. I think that would make sense. Like if they slowly went through each of the games and did like a Let's Go version of them. I think that's valid. I have 16 alpha shinies? Fuck yeah. Maxing everything? Yes. Everything to full completion? Yeah. That's fair. I've got such great shinies. Dude, I've spent so much time on this game. Also can, again, appreciate proper flying. I don't care what anyone says. I hate Miraidon. Like, the fact that this one actually gives you, like, a full-on, like, speed up and you're in the air and that sort of thing, it's so much better. Honestly, Miraidon and Koraidon could suck my dick, okay? Look at this bird. It's fucking so much better. I'm trying to remember the controls, don't mind me. But the fact that once you're in the air, you can stay in the air, so much fucking better. I don't even know where to look. That's a big boy. Yeah, there's a rolly boy up there. Okay, it's over here then. Kanto region, Uverva, Kalos. Gento is Jens Vise. Vise 2 in French. Good job, Lily. Perfect French. Thank you. German. Swedish. Chinese. Indian. Americanishian. Oh man, that's gotta be it. That reminds me. These are also boys I want. Also, I love the dodging and like sneaking mechanism in this game. It just works so well. If I find a shiny one of these guys and he runs away, I'm gonna cry. But also valid. They're so pretty. Ching-a-ling-a-ling, bing-a-ling-a-ling, ching-a-ling-a-ling, da-ding, da-ding, ding, ding. They're so golden. I love it. Anything else? Is there more? What? That's it? Lame. Let's go down. God, I always hate how much I have to go back on and off on the map though. I am not... Practically finished with Pokemon Legends Arceus. I need like 7 more total Outbreaks mons to be done. Oh hell yeah. It's a good way of doing it. Love y'all so much, you cuties. You're cute. I'm sleep drunk and sick, so expect many compliments, beauties. As long as you can take them right back. Eee. Just like how we know how wonderful and amazing Lily is. We all know it. I will. Gotta get those sleebies. Oh my god, where am I? I refuse. Come on, get me up on the ledge. Okay, fine. But isn't this flying so nice? It's so good. I love the flying in this game. Anything down here? Ah, Luxios. Luxios are aggressive as fuck. I think it's the one thing I don't like about this game, is how aggressive some Pokemon are. It took me so long to get a shiny... Oh, what was it? I can't remember which shiny it was, but there was a certain shiny. Because it just was always aggressive, and I'm like, please, stop. Just be peaceful, alright? Let me catch you. Without any concerns. Badoo. Badoo. Trying to even remember the map as I'm wandering around. Oh, wrong way? No? Yes? Don't know what happened there. Okay. Shiny Mothim is another one I need. I'd love a shiny Mothim. Oh my god, that's a big bell. Shh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chillax, brother. Chillax. Think about all the cake you could eat. Like, bruh. Whoa. Cake, brother. Like, calm down. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. The scary boy. Okay, that's it. Alright, let's go to the... over here? Sounds like Paris. No, I have not gotten a shiny Paris. Also, there's no point. It's like the same color. Who cares? I need another Legends game, man. You're already legendary. That's so cute. What'd they do to Paris? Can we talk about how they ruined shiny Paris in the game? In any game prior to Pla, normal Paris is orange and the shiny is red, but for some reason in this game they're both red. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Buffers. These guys just run away, don't they? I missed. Fear me, children. Oh god, no. Okay, they're aggressive. Okay, they're half aggressive. I missed. There we go. Damn, that was pretty successful. Oh, yep, okay. Valid. Yeah. It's such a cute emote. No. Please hydrate. I love that Lily just sometimes ends stuff with, it's almost like you're getting patronized, like man, you're so wonderful and beautiful and amazing. Please hydrate. Please take care of that body of yours. Run, feeble creatures. Red? Man, didn't know Paris went full communist. Speaking of emotes, remember that Exceligor I told you about? Yeah. It's too freaking cute. Oh dang, my gifted sub expired. I'm gonna show you some Valor. Vaporeon, the water Eevee emotes. Hell yeah. I should sleep. You should sleep. If you're sick, I definitely recommend sleeping. I want people to hydrate. At the time I used to mod for a streamer, I actually got an emote for it being so iconic. Oh my god, it dabs. Oh my god, I love it. Dude, that's hilarious. I love it. 10 out of 10. God damn. A different mod on the channel decided to spite hunt me for the Exceligor. They did it in 137 resets. Oh, that is... Oh, that's sad, man. I could sleep or I could practice some hard Hollow Knight challenges. Guess which I'll do? Sleep. Right? Lily? Lily? You'll go to sleep, right? Lily, you sleep when I go to sleep, okay? So you have half an hour. Or probably sleep, or go to sleep right now. Go to sleep right now. It's one or the other. Well, don't worry. Watching you. At least I'll try. Listen, don't let staying awake win, okay? You've got to win. You've got to show you've got to show being awake who's boss, okay? You stand there, you walk into that room, you lie on that bed and you say, I'm gonna fucking sleep. Body, life, world, brain, I am the master of my own body. And I swear to fucking God, if you think you'll keep me awake, any one of you, then you're fucking mistaken. I'm sleeping tonight, and nothing that you're gonna do is going to stop that, okay? Yeah, that's it. I just fell asleep during a call earlier. Well, that's good. Shows how sleepy you are. Got it. Do it. Wink wonk. See you hot bitches later. Love you, Kant. Good luck at class. Yeah. Schlaf again, my dears. The people in the room next to you would be like, is she possessed? Nah. My sister would be asleep. What are you talking about? She could be asleep already for all I know. Actually, she hasn't walked into the room, so maybe not. Saying that she doesn't have work tomorrow. I do though. I have work tomorrow. I need to sleep on time. Shit. Forgot. I've got work at 10 o'clock. Also, guys, something I have not informed any of you on. I thought that was a green worm. It's a bean. Also, the crafting system in this game is beautiful. I just remembered I need to switch back. Shh. Shiny Poliwag number 2. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, the rainstorm. I forgot about it. But yeah, something else I have not mentioned is I'm meeting up with a friend tomorrow. Despite I have never met him in real life. A friend from work was like, hey, I have this friend. You should befriend this friend. And I was like, okay. So I'm hanging out with him after work tomorrow. So yeah, making friends. I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm kind of just not thinking about it to avoid kind of like overthinking about it and getting worried. Because hey, you know, you can't get worried if you just don't think about it. Instead, think about the excessive number of ideas I have for my book. Guys, I've got 14,000 words already written up for my book and I'm feeling good, buddy. I need a shiny Alpha Steelix. That'd be cool. Dee-dee-dee. Sure, it's 11 p.m. Oh yeah, thanks for answering that, Lily. Or 23 hours if you're culture. I mean, what? If you're culture? What do you mean? Nah way. No one says 2,300 hours. It's too complicated. Since I think West Coast is like 8-9 p.m. at the moment. I have no idea. I'm really bad at time zones. Like, really bad. I always think I understand, and then I don't. And then I'm just disappointed. I'm like, what? I thought I had that. And then, no. No. Alright, let's skedaddle, shall we? Hi. I wish this kept adding up to some capacity. Join the village. Pretty good with time zones, maybe because I stalk I just learn them over time. Anyway, time for lunchies. Have a good lunch, pup. I mean, 24 hours is better. There are like kitties outside. There are, what? Are those two sentences related? Hours are like kitties. How do I save? There we go. I remember this game, no questions. Hello. Oh god, that is so many. Ooh. I mean, I guess I could reload if I want to try another one afterwards. Let's do this one. Yeah, stick with field lens. Nah, they're not related. Full. Related. Oh my god, related? It's okay, Lily. Lily, you don't have to spell correctly. It's alright, don't stress. Okay, where's the map? Let's go this way first. I just want to see what these two are, and then we'll do these ones. I really want to just catch a shiny in here, and then I'll be like, alright, bedtime. But I'm also like, that's not gonna happen. Bunny rabbits. Have I found a shiny Baneri in this game yet? I don't think so. I don't think I remember seeing a shiny Baneri. I know I've been looking for it for a while. Whoa. Dun, 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 dun. I missed. Shh. Where did my young child go? Oh shit. She saw me! Oh my god, another bunny. Another bun bun. I want a kitty. I want a kitty too. I want a kitty and a dog. I can never get over those images online where they're like, went to go get a dog and then got a cat too because they were best friends or something like that. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so cute. I need that in my life. Come on. Any more? No. Got a la bunny, tell me what bunny, tell me what's up tonight. Tell me honey if you love me or if you need a good night. Oh whoa, tell ma that you're gonna be alright tonight. I'm telling you honey, love bunny. That's kind of bestiality. This is another shiny I've really been wanting to get. Please, tiny boy, please, no. Fuck. Children, children, children. Ow! Dies. Buddy, stop following me, come on. Man, this one is just following me. No, 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 no. I just want to know if you like cookies. No, also my media sub badge is purple and I love it. It should stay purple, doesn't it? Or did I make a gold version? I think rainbow's the top one. I think rainbow's 2 years. Swift. We can live with that. Oh my god, come on. Ugh, get out of here. And what? What the fuck is the shadow portal thing? Rainbow is 4. Oh, 2 years is yellow. Ah, okay. I could not remember for the life of me. Suicune. Oh, best music? I forgot about this music. I don't think it's loud enough for you guys to hear properly, but it's still really good. Birds? Starlies? Where is it? More bunny rabbits. Damn, ate a bone. Wow, that's an extra big bunny. I have 9 months because I've only known you for 9 months indefinitely. Wait, definitely. Indefinitely. I hear the music, it's so pretty. It's just really like techno, but it's like kind of like calming, but also like totally can jam out to it, and I love it. It was just so nice, like playing this game for the first time, and it would be like nighttime and I'd just turn this sound up and just enjoy it. But then, oh, fucking love it. Goes straight in the jazz. Alright, where am I? Oh, weather stopped. Oh well. I'm still waiting to get a shiny Chatot. Or did someone give me a shiny Chatot? I can't remember. I think Trinity gave me one, maybe. Because he found one. He found like 2. We were doing a stream together. And it was supposed to be a stream to see who could get a shiny in each area first. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to find one in time. And lo and behold, he obviously won. I think he got 3 in 3 different areas, and I didn't even get, actually no, maybe I did get one. I think I got at least 1. I'd have to look back at the recording. Angry boy. I still pray for a shiny alpha Infernape at some point in my life. Shiny Shatador? What's that? Wait, I have to Google. What did I say? Shatador. Shatador? Shatador? What was I talking about? I don't know. I don't think that's how it's... What? Excessive amount of questions. Bats. I might have misheard it. That's okay. I'm just thinking what you could have just said. It was over a minute ago. It's gone now. Just like, you have work. Yeah, you're probably right. Just really wanted to find something. You know, just for old time's sake, you know? My hand's losing feeling again. Big Stantlia. Trinity getting, you were talking about Trinity getting some shade. Oh, Chatot. Chatot. It's Chatot. Why did I say Shatador? It's Chat-tot. Oh, God. So sorry. I don't even know what the fuck happened with my brain there. Bees, buzzy, buzzy bee. Whoa, that's a big boy. Sorry, just the chords make me paranoid. Oh, I misheard it. No, I was the one who, no, I said it incorrectly. I'm pretty sure I said it completely incorrectly, so that's my fault. Alright. I'm gonna search up here. And then I'll go to bed. It'll be more than a couple of minutes. Probably. Let's see. Hashtag bring back the bird. Bunny rabbit, here we go again. Oh, and it's Alfoil to cue Soviet music. Dude, if I could do that as a joke, I would. Do the, like, put on the communist national anthem. I would do it in a second. I have a song file and everything, but I think nowadays it's a little bit more questionable. What was that? Did I hear something? Maybe it's just the music. Right, guys? Just gonna check. Because I'm pretty sure they don't despawn, so like, if I move back in and out. It was so quiet. Okay, it must have been just the ambience. More like ambi-ants. Get it? Like ants? Anyway. At the end of December, people were celebrating the Soviet Union because it's the 100th anniversary of its founding. And there were so many people praising it for some reason, and I'm just there reading through all the incorrect stuff. It made my history brain hurt because I'm pretty sure it's just all bad. I'm pretty sure it's never been good. Ever. For the common people at all. It has never been good. It's just a complete fucking lie. But they don't know that because they have complete control over the medium. It's like people in America being like, man, socialism's bad. This is happening because you have the socialists on the left side doing socialist things. And then, but then you sit there and you're like, But we're not socialist, we're democratic. And what you're proposing is going backwards. Or sounds more dictatorship-like, don't you agree? Wrong way. Anyway, moving on. Lol, it's just a bad time, man. Ah, Paris. It's the Paris of Paris. Bird. Alright, no shinies for me. That's okay. I don't need shinies. Right. Welcome back, pup. Oh. Hello, Mr. Lavington. It's Mr. Lamington. Alright. Just for lol's sake, let me see. Kricketune. I really want a shiny Kricketune. Might have a small look at the shiny Cricket. Hey, look, my shiny Staravia is out. You're so pretty. Yeah, actually I want to free a ton of boyers. I hope that's okay. I think the last couple of times I've come in here I haven't really done my cleaning. Release multiple. Oh, right. I had this all organized out in rows, didn't I? Oh, okay. I sorted all of these out into rows. Okay. That's so much easier to know now. I think instead of like clearing out everything, I like made it that I just kind of like organized it out. Okay, not that. Need to keep the fish. He's a big boy. Oh, and I wanted to check. Did I get... No, okay. Coolio. Just trying to remember. I never know if my brain's correct or not. going on? Sorry. I'm so melting. Alright, Scarlet and Violet for lunch. AKA sandwich. You 8-starred, you valley. Lily. I love that. I just call those games Subway Simulator sometimes. I mean, it's about right. Am I gonna get the third and final Poliwag I need from this chain? Yes, you got it. I believe in you. Same. I believe in you too. In Gen 6, you can chain fish, boosting your odds the more consecutive casts you fish up. At the moment, I'm on 124, being my highest chain ever. You've got this. I believe. No doubt. Isn't this town so cute though? This entire game is just an aesthetic and it's beautiful. Okay, sleep time. Yeah, okay. I still love my outfit in this game though. It's so cool. Alright. This button. This button. Got him. Hell yeah. I might just chuck Scarlet back into the game. Because I know when I next play this, I'm probably gonna want to play Scarlet anyway. By the way, odds for chain fishing after like 20 plus are 1 out of 97. Wow, I had no idea. That's pretty good. Bye-bye, Sleepy Han. Han? Sleepy Han now. There you go. Have a wonderful sleep and sweet dreams. I will, Lily. Without charm, it's 1 in 100, so basically no difference. It's arguably the best shiny hunting method out there. Oh, hell yeah. It's pretty fucking good. Right, guys. Time to wrap up. Just that it takes attention. Something I don't have. I know I probably wouldn't make it. Alright. Ew, attention. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you'll have an excellent day today and tomorrow. Hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Thank you for all hanging out with me while I do shiny hunting. Honestly, we got 3 shinies, that's pretty heckin' good. Not to mention 1 that's really good odds and 1 I've been trying to get for a while, being Pormy. So, I'm happy about it. I'm not the biggest fan of doing this either. Yeah. Good night, guys. Take care. Look after yourselves over the weekend. And I'll oh god. I'll see you guys on Monday for randomizer. I think we're gonna do some randomizer before I start playing DK64. So fun times. Yeah. Night, guys. Sleep well. Including you, Lily. Better get to sleep, Lily. I swear to God. Otherwise, I'll tackle you to the ground and I'll make you sleep, okay? I'll do it. Yay! Violence! I mean, what? What's this song? Yeah. Hi, Philip! I love you, Philip. Have a good day, Philip. You're so- Let's talk for hours! No, Lily, go to bed. Hopes and dreams, right? Actually, this one's, Battle against a true hero. That's what it is. I have to stop it. This one's Hopes and Dreams. Fuck yeah. Playing this one now. Do it, Hannah. I dare you. I would if I could. Oh, the Undyne fight. Anyway, night, guys. Love you guys.